Welcome in. Thank you for joining me here for this bit of a bonus live stream today. Welcome Catherine, Rebecca, Paulienne, is that correct? Hiya Jeanette. Paulienne's going to colour in a Rita Berman book whilst watching. Lovely. Which one? You're sitting with your mum at the moment, so we'll be watching with the sound down. No worries, Jeanette. Hi Adele and hi Jasmine. Welcome, welcome. So you may have seen that I had scheduled this for 7:30 this evening, and I got a bit of a story. It's not that interesting, but I woke up this morning thinking I'd quite like to do a live today just because I wanted to do some love bombing in this book, which I'll get into. And I thought, okay, I'll go live in the afternoon because it was quite fun last week being live in the afternoon midweek. And then I was going through my YouTube subscriptions and I saw that Adri had put a post saying that she's going to be live, and I saw it was 2 PM and I was like, I'll let her go live this afternoon and I'll do this evening. So I scheduled that. Then it got to 2 o'clock and I was like, oh, she's not live. Let me just double check. Did I just read the day wrong? Was it maybe next week? No, it is today, but it's 2 PM her time, which is 7 PM my time. So I thought I would bring this forward so that we can enjoy both of our streams today. So yeah, I'll be streaming for probably about 3.5 hours until just gone 6 o'clock, when parents get home and it's dinner time. You're going to make me want to colour, and I'm at work far away from my colouring books. Oh no! No, like Pauline, but then without the H. Pauline, is that right? Please let me know. Jasmine's doing a page in the Colouring Heaven Moonlight special. Lovely. Hi Nessa, welcome. Lovely to see you. So yeah, what is love bombing? I saw a video from Coloured by Maya a few weeks ago where, in fact I think it might have been a couple of months ago, I don't know, it was a while ago, where she explained or coined the term love bombing a book, which is just the idea of going through one book and colouring little bits on each page. And I thought it would be perfect for this book, just doing little bits, having colour palettes pre-picked out. You can see some tucked in there. So last night I went on quite the project of printing out 10 of Johanna Stone's colour palette collections from her master colour palette library. I did 10. I didn't do the fairy tales one because I've already printed that one out. I didn't do the Christmas or autumnal ones because I thought I ain't gonna fancy them right now. But I did all the others, so I've got Alien Dreamscapes, Fantasy, and these are all included with the Master Colour Palette Library bundle. Florals and Florals 2. And I printed these 9 to a page to give me a nice small size. It doesn't need to be big when it's colour palette. I think having it for an A4 page is excessive. I did 4 for a page for the fairy tales ones, which I will show in a minute, but these I did smaller because I did do 6 to a page and I found that they were pretty much the exact same size if I did 9. It was like the teensiest bit smaller just because of how they formatted it. I've got Love Treats and Pastels, Summer Days, just give me an idea of what's involved. Spooky, which has some fun colours, not just Halloweeny ones. You've got Trippy, which the name for me is a bit like, oh, I don't want that, but it's just fun, bright colours, to be honest. And what else? Twilight Stories is the last one, which is kind of spooky. I feel like lots of these would be perfect for Kirby pages. I can see using these in dark fairy tales, like that one would be so cool for the Cinderella page. I wonder if that's what she had in mind when she created them, because there are some which definitely seem it. These are very dark, so they didn't print as well. But yeah, I went through and printed and trimmed all of them. It took me quite a while. I can't decide whether I want to leave them just loose like this and maybe find like a folder or something to put it in, like a little pocket folder or a little box, because I kind of like the fact that I can flip through them like this, or I don't know if I want to punch a hole in the corner and have it on like a ring, what do you call it, like a jump ring. But I don't know if I would enjoy flipping through them like that. I think that would be annoying to me, so I kind of like them like this. I just keep them in a safe place. I feel like I do have, or I might have, a small box that these could fit perfectly into. If not, I could try and find one. But for the moment, they're just kind of sat on the side for me. Sorry, whilst I was explaining, we had a bunch more people come in. Hiya, Auntie Chris. Welcome, Auntie Chris. Hiya, Trinu. Hi, Atlanta. You were so excited to see your book, so I just pulled mine out to bring with me to the dentist. Perfect timing, and what a perfect book to take to the dentist. So the cards, I literally just explained, they are from the Master Colour Palette Library. It's linked in the description. At the moment it's $24.99. I don't know what that's converted into pounds. And you get access to the, I think it's, I've got 10, and then there was Colours of Christmas, another Christmas one, Autumn, Fairy Tales. I think it was 14 or 15 collections, and each of them have 15 palettes in them. So it works out to over 200 palettes, and that's for $24.99. And any future updates that Johanna adds is included with that price. You get emails saying she's added some new content, so I think in terms of colour palettes and selection and value for money, she is up there. But yeah, I combined the PDFs into one on a thing I found online. You just drag and drop the files into there, so then I could print them all in one document, because I did 9 to a page, there's 15 in each. That would be like a page and a half, and so you'd be wasting the other half of the page, so combining them meant that you were using the whole page. Are they the same price though? What do you mean? What do you mean? But are they the same? Oops, size. Are they the same size though? Sizes? No. So if you do 9 to a page, it kind of makes the size smaller. They're A4 size. I've also printed the fairy tale ones, which this is a free set you can get for the Colour the Fairy Tales hashtag. So you can see this is 4 to a page, but with 15 times, with 149, one of them has 14. With 150 palettes, doing 4 to a page would have been so many pieces of paper. This was already a lot. I think it was 20 something? I don't know. 9 times 150 divided by 9. I can't do that in my head. Divided by 9. 16 pages. 16 pages and 17 pages. Whereas this would have been double that. But yeah, this is 4 to a page. There's like little A6 sizes, but I don't mind working small. I have quite small writing, or I can make my writing quite small. But yeah, that's the size difference. Because you can do 2 to a page, 4 to a page, 6, and then it jumps to 9. And the size difference between 6 versus 9 was so minimal that I thought, might as well go for 9. So I did a little test print to see if it was a good size for me. But yeah, so I printed all those out last night. Then this morning, or last night, I also went through and put these colour palettes in several different pages. I think the size question was to my idea of card sleeves. Oh, sorry. I missed that one. I'd get some card sleeves for board games to keep them safe and put them in a box. Oh, that's a good idea. Put them in an envelope. Hiya, Dawn. Welcome. Yeah, surprise Wednesday live stream. Just a little bonus. I've been feeling very inspired to do this, but I didn't have any time last month, and I thought, let's do it at the start of this month. Get it done. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. Perfect day and time. Lovely. 6:40. Already dealt with family text, so a bit confused myself. No worries, Atlanta. I saw it fit custom made D&D cards, which were also 9 per page, so I guess it depends on formatting. Oh, okay. I might have to look into that. For me, yeah, they have actually. Because I thought, well, if it's not true to colour, it's never perfect when printing versus on a screen. But I will get a palette set, and I was comparing them, and it was pretty close actually. Butterfly colouring, yeah, I've done the butterfly page in here. I did do this one just before lunch. I thought I needed to make sure I finished one today because, as you know, I've got my colouring streak. So this is what I did. Nice, quick, simple. Goes for tackle the title pages. Loved the colour palette. It was from the Fantasy Collection, Aurora Borealis. And in this book I'm trying to just use the Staedtler Design Journey pencils. So yeah, what is true to colour? Things look different on different screens. Also very, very true. But let me just grab my tablet here. So this is for the Alien Dreamscapes one. Oh, I've got to wait for it to load. But yeah, this morning I went through the palettes that I'd already pre-picked out last night and picked out pencils from the Staedtler Design Journey ones to match. The colours have gone weird because of the screen here. It'll always look more blue toned on camera because of the screen, but it did a pretty good job. I was pleasantly surprised. And in real life it looks a lot more accurate. Like this looks more blue than it actually is. It's more purple toned. But yeah, pretty accurate. Here's a lighter one for comparison. Yeah, what is true to colour? But yeah, my printer did a pretty good job. I was chatting with Johanna to say that I'd done this and what I was doing and what I was planning, and she said that her printer really struggled with the darker palettes, like the fantasy ones and the Twilight Stories ones. See, it's a good printer for colour, I will give it that, but for black line work and text it is terrible. It does this weird, you're not going to be able to pick this up, but it does this weird thing where it will print like red and yellow and blue lines. It almost looks like 3D around text, but it doesn't do it if you print off like a Word document. It's only if it's a PDF. So a lot of the reason I don't really print out colouring pages is because often I get this weird red yellowy lines going around it. I've got an example here that might be easier to make out, but like it's very, the camera will not focus, it just doesn't, but it has like red and yellow and it gives me a headache looking at it. But for colours it was good, and I can't recommend the printer because it's probably very old. My dad's an IT technician, so he just kind of took on an old printer. Give myself a self-declared snow day, so this works out perfectly. Oh, is it snowing? Or is it just snowing in your mind? Where is it snowing right now? So yeah, I will flip through and show you the palettes I've picked out. So this is from Trippy. Fractal Dream. I thought the purples and the greens and the teals would work really nicely for that one. Usually don't like winter season, but colour with winter colours are awesome. That's one I've already done. I've got this one. I really liked the just kind of not neutral, but limited greens and like a greenish toned yellow. This is from the Summer Days palette set, River Cool Down. Thought that would be nice for these dinos and also those, because I had this in mind. I like my pages to be matching. I really struggled picking one out for this one, and I really wanted to do something with it, but I ended up going for this. I thought I could do one fish yellow, green and blue, and then have the purple and pink for the flowers, and then the green will go nicely for the seaweed over here. I can bring in some of those complementary colours as well with the blues. So yeah, I thought that one, like, it looks weird looking at the picture because it's Candyland, but I think just looking at the colours that would work well. Picked a pastel one for this one, Cotton Candy Skies from the Pastels palettes. Thought this one was really pretty, and I've just gone through and picked out pencils for the main colours, and then if I want to add things whilst I'm doing it, I will bring in the complementary tones if I feel like it. But I thought the pastel colours would look really cute for that page, and also the other one. I haven't done it for every page, but just ones where I felt inspired. Thought this would be good for the bee and the snail. You've got like the yellow that I can use on the bee, a brown colour for the snail, and then I can use the pinks for the flowers. Thought that was nice. Could also bring in that purple. Oh, put it back. I thought it might be good to do another one of these today. This is using polychromos. I coloured this Small Victory right after I finished this page, which was the 20th of March 2024. so it's well overdue. I've got this one for this colour palette. I think I'm going to start with this. I feel in the mood to do these backgrounds, and I'm going to use each of these colours here for the backgrounds and kind of randomly disperse them throughout. This is Irises from the Florals set. And I've got another Florals palette. The Florals one look good for this book because there's lots of florals. This is Camellias with the hearts, and also the reds and beigey colour would go nicely for the bird. Then got this one, Forsythia, or Forsythia, I'm not sure. This is from Florals 2. The yellow would go well for like the fish here. I might bring in a green, but I'm not sure. Browns for the ducks and some yellowy greeny on the leaves. Hiya Millie, welcome. We finally got a heavy wet snow in Colorado. We hardly get anything all winter, but beginning of May, Mother Nature finally caved. Oh gosh, it's typical, isn't it? Now this is the only one where I could not find any pencils from the Stedler design journey that properly matched. I might have found one for this light coral, but everything else was too... It doesn't have many purples, so this kind of almost maroony purple I couldn't find. So this is polychromos, so I'm cheating a little bit, but it's my book, my rules. And I just really like the colour palette. I thought it would be good to do a page that doesn't have green for the leaves. I have this one, Breezy Blossoms. This is from the pastel set. Thought a nice pretty pastel one. Minty greens. Feeling quite inspired looking at that. Thought maybe I could just do one of these little florally designs and then move on to something else. Do you remember your first page when I got the book? Yes, it was... Wow, I don't necessarily... I can work it out. Was it that one? 20th of March, or was it the trucks? It was that one. So this was my first page. It helps because I date my pages. I like looking back and knowing the date of them. I've also got this one. This was using a colour cube palette, which I no longer use. But I thought I'd come back to this because this also uses the Stedler design journey. Maybe do a boat or two. I've got this one from the Alien Dreamscapes. This is Mirror Planet. I thought the nice blues and peachy colour and purple would be nice, kind of soft for the feathers. You're doing the houseboat page. So far is pink and green, granulating watercolour left over from my testing. Nice. This one, it just jumped out to me. And I thought it would work really well for this, but then this has got a rainbow, and I'm very much someone that likes my rainbows to have proper rainbow colours. So I might bring in some extras there. I don't know if I will use that one, or if I'm even feeling inspired to get to that today, but I picked it out because I thought this would look cool for the spacey themed one there. And we got this one, Orchids. I love this palette, so pretty. This is from the floral set again. And I thought, I don't know, there was something, this page to me was screaming jewel tones, so that's why I picked that one. You next plan on colouring the heart page. Nice, Trini. This one I don't think I will pick out a colour palette for, just because it's a load of fruit. I want to colour them the colours of the fruit. This I picked as a palette online. It was a spring themed palette, and I'll probably do the same for the summer, the autumn and the winter wreaths. Just look on Pinterest for a specific spring summer themed one. Got this one. I did notice I used quite a lot of the same colours, but I think each of the palettes are quite different from each other. But yeah, I used a lot of like minty greens, like emerald greens, purples and pinky purples. This seems to be what I picked out a lot, but I thought that one was nice for this. This is the Hydrangeas palette from the floral set. Hiya Natalia, welcome. This one I just coloured for March of the Dragons a couple months ago, and I'm thinking of finding a palette, but I haven't yet, that includes this blue and green to bring over here because I want to add some extra colours. Then I started this one. I just felt like doing the background, and then as I was doing the background I was like, I want to do this coral and seaweed. Did that and thought, I'm done now. But this is Puddle Walks from Summer Days. I really liked this palette, and I was like, I need to find a page that this will work for, and then thought this would be good. You colour the dragons for the dragon year. Nice Trinu. Ugh, my voice just went then. But yeah, those are all the palettes I have picked out so far. Ooh, let me pop this one back in. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the backgrounds of that little circle flower page. Where has it gone now? This one. So I've got a bit of ripped up paper. This is my backing sheet for all of these. But yeah, I'll pick out the pencils. You've got 4 partly done pages. Nice. It's a good book to just dip in, really, and I thought this book for me would be pretty perfect for love bombing. Because then if it gets to like the end of an evening and I think I want to add a bit of colour but I don't want to think about what colours, I can just go back to one of these pages, pick out the pencils that I've already recorded down, and I'm good to go. So, I've got 36. This orchid purple I layered 2 colours, so it was 6 and 61, because it doesn't really have a pinky toned purple, so I layered them. Then I've got 3, 31 and 52. So, sharpen these up and we'll get to colouring. Yeah, the idea is to kind of randomly disperse these colours in the background, and then I'll pick like different colours for colouring the leaves or the flowers and all that. Just gonna make sure all these pencils are nice and sharp. Almost summer, I know. I'm really sort of feeling that the days are really like getting brighter and longer now. I love it. I do. I know not everyone's a summer person, but to be honest, this is my favourite time of year. I'm a spring girly. I like it. The fact that it's getting brighter and getting warmer, but it's not too hot. Just nice. Let's get these in order. I think I'll do this top row in the order we have there, and then go from there. I'm just gonna lightly colour them just to get the colour placement down, and then I might go in and make the outside of the circle a bit darker or something like that. Yeah, quite a long intro into that one, but I was debating, I was like, do I do a video or do I do a live stream? And I thought live stream's just going to be so much simpler to go through this. And I feel like it matches the chill vibes of love bombing a book. Come on, you guys can help me decide colour placements and things like that. That's why you like pastels. Very true. I love me pastels because I'm a spring girly at heart. I mean, come on, look, I'm wearing a pastel purple jumper. In fact, this is, I'm going to show you the design on the chest. It's a jumper from Bailey J, Pink Luna Moth. She's a small business owner based in Canada, and I did my first ever order with her last year. I am looking forward to her next shop update. She's got like a frog themed collection, and oh my god, I am obsessed. Right, I'm going to go over 61. I love live streams when I'm at work, especially, keeps me company. Yeah, it's a nice way to pass the day, or pass the time. And you've got that nice like interactivity as well. You can jump on, put your 2 cents in. I see there are 2 types of colourists, those who love pastels and those who can't do a pastel page to save their life. I'm the second one. Stares at 95% black wardrobe. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm black for the bottoms. I'm a black bottom half person, and I also have an affinity for black floral print dresses. Alex used to joke to me like, stop looking at the black floral dresses, you have enough, and I'm like, but they're pretty. But yeah, I'll wear like black trousers, black skirts, but colour on top. And I've discovered that pastels are good for my skin tone, like pastel purples, blues, like a sagey green, pinks as well. I think just look nice, in my opinion. I would love to do one of those colour analysis things. Not that it would change my mind of what I wear, but I find it so interesting. I have done like the little apps before, and it said I was a soft summer, but you can't really trust them because it's based on a picture that you take with your phone, which isn't going to have the most accurate colours for your skin tone, etc. It's like I'd love to be told what hair colour would suit me best, and I'll be like, I'll do it. I just want to know. I'm interested. Hi Johanna, welcome. Lovely to see you. Oh, Leisha's got to jump off and get some work done. Yep, I will be streaming for at least another 3 hours, maybe 3 and a bit. So yeah, I'll be here all afternoon for me. Spring is my favourite season too, especially with all the baby animals. Literally, me and my mum, we love... When we used to live in Dorset, we would pass by lots of fields, driving home and driving out about the place, and we'd always look in the fields for the lammies. We'd be like, look at the lammies. And now I drive, I often will get distracted looking at the cute lammies outside the window. Don't have as many around here though, just a few every now and then. I don't live in quite such a rural area as I did in Dorset. You like May? Yeah, May's a good month. Black everything person, but I do have some dark purple, dark red things. Fair enough. I had a pastel shirt once and I looked like a cake. Never again. I'm the same, pants need to be black always. I love the idea of getting coloured ones, but then I just think, how do you match it with the top? I'd much rather have colourful, like, pick a colour one way or the other. I'd much rather a colourful, interesting top than colourful, interesting bottoms, because bottoms are boring to me. I wear the same ones day after day. Or I have 2 that I rotate, like wearing one, washing the other. Morning, Adri. I explained at the start of stream that I went through quite the journey this morning. I woke up and I thought, ooh, I'm gonna stream today. I like doing my afternoon one, so let's do that. Then I saw you did a post about your hump day stream, and I was like, oh, you're doing it at 2 PM. I won't do it then, so then we're streaming at different times, so I'll schedule it for the evening, at my normal time that I do on a Friday. And then it got to 2 o'clock for me here, and I was like, oh, Adri's not live. Did I see the wrong day? No, I did see the right day, but what I didn't do was read the time zone. It's 2 PM for your time, which is 7 PM my time. So I then moved it up to 2:30 for me, because I needed to eat my lunch. I'm now wondering, do I want to do a background green. I'm kind of thinking of bringing in a pink. So if I got, it will be, I'm just thinking otherwise it's going to be hard for the leaves. I'll try raising it. Whereas at least with the flowers you can just change it up, but the leaves, I mean I could do different coloured leaves, but nah. You're a dark skinned autumn / jewel toes, etc. Not very dark but certainly not pale. Yeah, fair enough. May's your month. Don't care what quizzes say, black, red and purple are my colours and I'm dying on this hill. Fair enough. They also say, like, yes, this is your best colours, but you do you. Like, if you feel best in something else, then you do that. Look best in jewel tones, also with dusky blue-grey looks good. Nice. I'm a summer but I hate the season, though I was born in it, lol. I hate the heat and the sun. I'm the opposite Atlanta. I was born in the winter, hate the winter. Not that I like the warm, but not that I like the heat, but I prefer it. Oh, live in Dorset. I heard lived indoors and was like, huh? I mean, I do live like, I'm an indoor girly. There's a reason I love colouring so much. You don't have to go outside for it. Waiting for it to warm up a bit more so I can finish planting and potting flowers. Got 75% done yesterday before the deluge. Nice. I'm a very fair-skinned, dark-haired woman, so dusky pastels actually work on me. Yeah, I'm very pale. Can't you tell? I'm very pale, so yeah, pastels look good. At least I think. We have lambs in the fields on 3 sides of the house. Love it! The lammies! Half my wardrobe is goth, the other half is pastel kawaii goth. Lol. I mean, you've got a brand, it's fun. It's fine. What a fun surprise to see you live. Just wanted to drop in for a minute. I'll jump back in once I get to work. Nice to see you, Ali. Yeah, I'm doing some love bombing today. Colouring a bunch of different pages in this. Take yellow too. Yellow is your favourite. Oh, see, yeah, no, I don't think yellow looks good on me. That's one colour. My pants are olive green, dark maroon, navy blue, not very black, not very often black. Nice. Yeah, black for the bottoms. Oh, you just got back from a lovely trip to Swanage. Lovely. I have been there many, many times, because where we used to live in Dorset, before we lived there, my grandma and grandpa lived there. Like, my parents took my grandma's job, because my grandpa had died. And my parents took her job, which came with the house. And, yeah, we went to Swanage a lot as kids, because we'd go to my grandma's for our holidays, and we'd go out to all sorts of different places, but yeah. Love Swanage Beach. Love the arcade there as well. Yellow makes me look ill, unfortunately. Yeah, yellow is very much not a colour for everyone. Let's trade, literally. Yes, I love dark. I like a burgundy. I think burgundy makes my hair look really nice, because I've got kind of blondie ends. So I've always liked burgundy. So ready for summer and all the outdoor things I like to do. Camping, pool time, deck sitting, hiking. See, I just like brightness. I like sitting inside and it being bright. But yeah, I'm not an outdoor person. Alright, just trying to get a quick catch up here. Everyone has different colour tastes. I'm not starting to fight. Oh no, absolutely not. You're fine, Chinu. Everyone absolutely has their own tastes and what looks good and what doesn't. We're talking about colours that work on our complexion and undertones. Yeah. Has anyone heard of Colour with Claire's getting anywhere with her channel back? Yes, we've been chatting in the YouTube group on Instagram, and she's currently in talks with YouTube on Twitter, and supposedly they're working on it or going to work on it, but it's being slow. But I've got high hopes for her. Really do. Got everything crossed that she'll get her channel back. If you didn't know, Colour with Claire, her channel's been hacked. She cannot log in. They've changed her passwords, changed her email address and all that, so she can't access her YouTube at all. Used to not like this book, Small Victories, but since I started colouring it with my glitter gel pens, I'm loving it. Me too, Adri. This book, I was like, people loved it and I just didn't care for it, and then I did a couple of pages this year and I'm really loving it. And I think it's because I'm now challenging myself, like it's more of a challenge book, to use the Staedtler Design Journey pencils, which I never use because it's only 72. And because I'm now challenging myself, I'm wanting to colour in it more. With you, I will avoid the white like the plague. Yeah, white's not great for me. Favourite colours are teals, greens and turquoise at the deeper end. Oh, nice kind of jewelly tones. Love those colours too. And with lavenders and lilacs, dusky rose and indigo blues. Yeah, lavender's my favourite. This kind of colour. That's my favourite colour. There's a YouTube group on Instagram. Yes. Yeah, for YouTubers. Anyone who's got a channel and wants to join. If you want to DM me, I'll add you, or I'll send you the link, because yeah, it's free for everyone. So I'll post on Facebook. It's horrible, honestly. You're also going to challenge myself to colour with those pencils, though. Yeah, they're not my favourite pencils. They're very hard. Oh, sorry, doorbell just went. I'll be back in a second. Sorry, I just ran downstairs. Postie at the door. There's a parcel for my dad. Plus, I've got some questionable packaging here. Let me just cover up my address. This is from HMRC for tax forms, but it's in a plastic bag. It's been destroyed somewhat. But this is just to confirm my tax return for... It's literally taped together at the end there. That is ridiculous. Wow. Oh, brilliant. It's completely ripped in half. Lovely. This is great. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, first time I've ever had to do a tax return, so I've got to... Oh, I thought this was going to confirm how much I owed, but it just says I need to do one. I've done it. You're slow. Oh. It's saying I've got to do it for 2024 to 2025. Don't know why. Ugh. When's the deadline? Within 3 months. Okay, I'll do that. Sort that later. No, it's just saying me what I need to... I mean, honestly, I don't know why letters exist nowadays when everything can be sent by email or whatever. Right, there we go. It's no longer green. I'm making things up and I'm adding a pink. I think I'll add... I'm going to use this one. So it's still kind of within the same colour scheme. It's like a more purple toned pink. Yeah, no Happy Mail. I would show you if it was exciting, but no, a parcel from my dad. Letter from the tax company for me. DM you before I go in deep with YouTube. No worries, Atlanta. Yeah, but just kind of people share their videos that they've uploaded, any questions and chat, whatnot. Dawn's off to the store, no worries, see you later. You guys get physical letters for tax return? What, in the 2010? I know. Well, The hardest part about doing, because this is because of YouTube, you've got to complete a self-assessment form. And in order to complete a self-assessment form, you need a UTR, unique tax reference number. And that's what took me ages to find out, or click the right buttons, submit the right forms online in order to get. And that arrived in post, like your national insurance number arrives. And so I did that the other day, and it was just like completing all these boxes saying no, 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 no. Interesting that they're saying I need to do it for 2024 to 2025 because I earned under the threshold of what I've got to declare to HMRC, so I need to look into that a bit more. Hiya Ada, didn't know you were going live today. Yep, bit of a bonus stream. Just felt like doing another one because I'm not going to be live on Sunday, so I thought I'll do one today instead. Yeah, don't need to send that off, we're all good. I think you had the option to get letters if you want, but I disabled it as soon as I found that option. You had to actually phone and speak to someone as I couldn't prove my identity on their portal. Didn't have enough forms of ID, ugh. Which people still send letters to each other as in the past. Recently I discovered pen paling. Oh yeah. Unhappy mail sadness, yeah. Tax works in... Oh, hello Grandma. Hello. Did you hear me talk about you earlier? What are you on about? Tax works in arrears? What are you on about? Confused. Letters exist still because people can claim they never got the email, but a letter shows delivered. Yeah, also true, which I understand. Yes. Hi Grandma. And hi Alexis, welcome. I've been a bit slow today. Right, I'm going to now randomly spread these colours out. Try not to think too much about colour placement, but we'll see. Here we have tax-free investment accounts implemented this year, and no one truly knows how they work, so I submitted something and hoping it gets accepted. Probably will because the officials themselves are confused about it, so as long as it seems reasonable I should be good. Fair enough. I remember, that reminds me of when I was at uni, because I was there during, halfway during my course was COVID, and they introduced like a policy that if you asked for an extension on an assignment, you would basically get it if you claimed COVID. So I did it, just why not? I was like, yeah, I'll take an extension. You spin metallic watercolour for dragons in 26 letter miniatures. My book is going to hate me. But, I mean, if there was ever a page to spin metallic watercolours for, it's the dragon one. That one or the unicorn. The magical one. So, did good. In terms of picking the specific page for it. I hope I get glitter pens for unicorn, that would be good. Almost did the wrong one. Also, every time the doorbell goes, I do think like, oh, could it be for me? I haven't ordered anything, but could it be for me? Usually it is for my dad. He orders so much stuff. They give me flack for ordering lots of books and whatnot, but he orders so much random crap. He really does. Almost every day every day he'll get something, pretty much. because I have some materials reserved for certain pages because I have a very limited colour palette and I still want the pages to look good. And the rest is on the spinner. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to find limited palettes themed to each animal, but most of them are quite boring. It's just like, here's some browns, and I'm like, I don't want browns. But so for the monkey one, I used sort of browns and greens and then added in a purple as well. Sorry for the cough. Love a limited colour palette, me too. Can't you tell this whole book? No, but I'm someone who, yeah, likes limited colour palette, but I don't let it restrict myself. Like, if I want to add in an extra colour, I add in an extra colour. And I think that's the way to go with palettes, like not feeling like you have to use everything per se. What I like about these is that you've got the 5 main colours and then some extras that also complement. So it sort of widens up your colour palette. Did the yellow letter and then I was like, ugh, it's so yellow, but what's done is done. I decided to roll with it. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's good to do things outside your comfort zone, eh? What pencils am I using? Design Journey. In my lives now I always have the book and pencils listed above the chat, just for easy reference. But yeah, it's a set of 72 pencils that I think Johanna Basford often uses whilst colouring hers. She'll use the Design Journey or what's the other one? What's the other one called? Ergosoft. That's what I was looking for. Just slightly better than the uber cheap Norris ones. Let's go back over here. Did you print those from Joanna's page? So these are from the Master Colour Palette Library by Joanna Stone, and I printed 9 to a page, cut them all up. Pretty much spent my entire evening last night going through and printing and cutting, but I loved it. It was really fun. I get hyper focused into random tasks like that. Oh no, can't stop until it's done. I'd already coloured my page for the day, so it was all good. And the same for today. I've already done my page. Did the title page at the front of this one. Oh, that reminds me. Let's update my journal. See where I'm at with the streak. Oh, I haven't updated it for a while. So my streak has been going on since the 26th of December. And by streak I mean I have coloured a page, at least one page a day, since the 26th of December. What date are we on? The 6th. So I am at 110, 20, 132 of colouring a page a day, which is insane. But not all pages are big, crazy pencil pages. Some pages take me less than an hour, like the one I did this morning, just here. When I do a page I probably pick out about 30 pencils or other media for options and then only use a fraction of them. That's a good idea. Hiya Becky, welcome. Are you able to print 4 per sheet? I hate to waste paper, but think of getting the Master Colour palette from her. Yes, so these are 9 in a sheet. So it goes. Not that you need any understanding of how a sheet of paper works, but this is how it prints. I combined the PDFs all into one document so that I wasn't wasting paper. It was called Combine PDF, a little website thing. So I did that on one sheet of paper, and they are small, but good size for me. You can also do 4 to a page. The options are 2, 4, 6, 9 and 12, at least for what I found and for me, because 6 were arranged in a landscape format. They were only a tiny bit bigger than this, so I thought I might as well get 3 extra per page. But I will show you the size difference. That is if you do 4 per page, so it's like A6, so just about double the size, pretty much. Yeah, if you want a bit more space to put it in, but it is a lot of palettes. I did 10 of the collections, and I think there's 14 or 15. I didn't print any of the winter, Christmas, autumn ones, and I'd already printed the fairy tale ones, which is this. And it's 115 per set, so 150, and it was, I think, 17 sheets of paper. So it was already a lot on its own, so that's why I decided to do 9. I mean, you would have had to over double that. You'd be looking at sort of 40 sheets of paper for printing out 10 collections. Well, you don't have to print them out, you can access them on your phone. I've got them stored in my Google Drive, so they're free to access, or not free to access. It's free for me. Like, free is in like easy access whenever I want. And I don't have to worry about being on a specific device. It links to all the devices being on Google Drive. My goal is to colour a page every 2 days this month, and I'm behind already. Need to catch up if I want to do all my plans. That's a pretty achievable goal. I mean, if you do 2 easy pages in one day, then that'll catch you up. Yeah, 26 letter miniatures are nice, quick, easy ones to do. That's great, yeah. Connie at Colouring Chemist has done some magnificent mandalas with the metallic glitter gel pens from Langro. Oh, they are gorgeous, those pens. I love using them. I've been using them on all of the letters for the 26 letters book by Camellia Angel Cova. Is it like Etsy where you're charged per set? So the Master Colour Palette Library, I've done a video dedicated to this. I will get it and link it if you would like to watch it. But it's on Gumroad, so you are charged once. At the moment the price is $24.99. I don't know what that is converted, but I just checked that before I went live. But yeah, currently it's $24.99. And that gets you access to the 200 plus palettes that are already on there and all the different collections, plus any ones she adds in the future. And it's happened to me where you'll get an email saying Johanna Stone's added new content to her library, and it comes up as an easy email. You click on it and download it, and yeah, it works really, really well. Where is it? I know it was towards the end of last year, in December-ish. Master Colour Palette Library. There it is. Copy link. There you go. That is a complete overview of how I used it, and yeah, what I've done is just printed it 9 to a page. I think I might do a video after today where I explain how I love bombed and did the colour palettes as well, that'll be a nice quick video. Saw a video about mandalas. Unfortunately I don't like colouring them. Yeah, me either. So yeah, there's the option to purchase the sets individually, but I do not recommend that. I really do recommend purchasing the full Master Colour Palette Library, because you get access to over 200 to start with, plus the more that get added over the years. My problem is I'm scared to start in case I don't finish it in 4 hours before I go to bed, and I finish it an hour and a half, but do I learn? No. Sometimes I think that's going to be a quick page, and 6 hours in, I'm still there. I mean, you just got to go with the flow, Adele. You've got to take it as it comes. If you finish it, and remember that it's a goal. Goals are great to achieve, but it's not the be-all end-all if you don't achieve them. They're goals. So don't beat yourself up on it. I know it's hard or easy to beat yourself up for not achieving what you want to achieve, but yeah, it's a goal, and sometimes you don't achieve them, and that's fine. We'll look at them because I love their regular / glitter ones. Yeah, the Languo Shiny Style gel pens. I got the 72 set, and I love them. I've been using them pretty much exclusively since getting them. They are super sparkly. I've got really nice glitter to them, and such a unique range of colours. Like, it's got some really pastel ones, some really dark ones, nice olivey green ones, which if you compare it to the Chromatech ones which I was using before, like, such a limited palette compared to, well, I mean, it's how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 compared to 72. So over double, but even then, such great unique colours. Love it, love it, love it. Definitely recommend those. Oh, there's dedicated metallic ones, a 48 set. Nice, because I do love using my Uniball Signo metallic gel pens, but there's only, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and I'm always wanting a yellow toned green or a more like neutrally pink, like, because these are quite purple toned. I want something more neutral, so I might look into the metallic ones. Hi Angela, welcome, lovely to see you. Don't worry about being late, only an hour, still got plenty more time to go. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm just looking at where I want to put the colours. I want to do this one blue. I've got my unpopular opinions tag video going up later today. It was a nice easy one to edit, as I was just kind of talking for the entire time. I just had to sort out the bit where my phone decided to just stop recording. No idea why. Because it wasn't low on battery, it wasn't low on storage, it just stopped. So I have a bit of a cut there, and I cut out a couple of times when I paused to have a drink. Yeah, once I finish going live, I'll probably export that. In fact, I can export it now. Might as well. Do that. Yeah, you'll hear the ding when it goes off. Yeah, it's a long one. It's 54 minutes of me just ranting on. I mean, it's not really a rant, but giving my opinions, I should say. Let's do this one. They are beautiful. Oh, they look beautiful, thank you. Highly recommend them. Blame me. I will. I will. Because I was looking into the Jelly Roll metallic ones, but they're a bit more expensive, and sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? But yeah, I will look into those. Right, let's do all the blues. Let's do that one. don't like mandalas, but Lost Ocean / Secret Garden looks like a gel pen book for me. Oh yes, definitely. So the teeny tiny details. They are labelled as Kimimap, but are langues. Okay, good to know, thank you. I'll look into them later. So inspired by your Lou's House of Wonder bathtub page and now cutting around all the washi tape, it will be worth it, won't it? Chloe, yes it will be, it will be. And I feel your pain. Some areas, if you're wondering what she's on about, I will show you for an example. Some areas, super easy, like going around the frames, nice and easy. It's this area here that was an absolute nightmare. But it is worth it. It takes a while, but in a way it's kind of easy in the fact that you've got a nice little pattern going on in the background. I went over the some like shine marks with these bottles. I went over those with Langua gel pens on top. Yeah, most of the areas aren't too bad because they're nice, but it's when you get fiddly flowers, these are the worst. But once I recommend starting here because once you've done that, the rest is kind of a breeze. But yeah, it is worth it because it looks very effective when it's done. Flat colouring I can do, especially when I want something relatively brainless. Just found them on AliExpress, hope they're the real one. Yes, AliExpress, Temu, they all share the same stock. I've been finding recently that AliExpress is a bit cheaper than Temu, which is I just go for wherever's cheapest, honestly. When you're buying the exact same product, you might as well. Because even on the same site, you'll have different listings for different prices. Just find the cheapest one. And I find on Temu, if you add something to your cart, leave it a couple of days and they'll drop the price to try and encourage you to buy it. So that's a hack from me. Add it to your cart, don't buy it yet, and just wait to see if it drops. Alright, let's do... Thank you for the encouragement. The frame was so satisfying to do, yeah. It's doing nice long or nice straight sections with washi tape is easy. In fact, that's a video I want to do this month. I'm thinking of doing it for the Morgan O'Brien Snail Mail Club. Might see if I can find something else that I want to use washi tape for. I like using them in Green Ivy's books because often they'll have a dress that's just plain. So having a couple different examples of how to do it. So I've had that request a couple times. Do it as like a quick tips Tuesday video. Lulu Mayer, got a $50 gift card for my daughter for Mother's Day. I got the book from Lulu Mayer and 2 other Korean books. Lovely, Adri. What Korean books did you get? Which ones? I also leave in the cart and wait for a bunch of random coupons to arrive. Also that. Temu scares me with the packed to the brim badges of flashy offers and signs. Buy me, buy me. Honestly, I have been sucked into their deals sometimes. And I've learnt to just not trust them. The whole, get these, add 3 items to your cart and you get 100% off. The fine print is that you've got to buy something to start with to then get your items for free, and then you're just buying things for the sake of buying it. And it's like, I'd much rather just spend the money on something I actually want rather than adding things to my cart just for the sake of potentially getting it for free or for a discount, because it ain't worth it. Now that is overconsumerism at its finest. When you're adding things to the cart just to get something for free, that's buying things for the sake of buying. Not that you might not use them, because you probably, or you might, or you probably will. There's a high chance you might. Need to get a couple more pollinated plants for my pollinator spot. Lovely. For me, it's their stupid ads. The more ads I see, the less I want to buy from a site. Yeah. You open the app and immediately it's like, play the slot machine and you'll get percentage off, or do this and you'll get a free item. And it's like, I've tried doing it before and it didn't work, and so I just cancelled the order immediately. I was like, I'm not playing around with you. I've done all the blues. Just this one. Blues House of Wonder, Nostalgia by Green Ivy, and The Little Girl with Rabbit. Don't remember the illustrator. Little Girl with Rabbit. Don't know that book. If I see a picture, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I know that. But, sounds great. Really love Green Ivy's work. I find it very calming. Especially the use of muted colours. I see one more ad of random people fighting in the street over Team deals. I swear, literally. I have to go through full casino experience to get my thing. I do not want it. Yeah. I haven't bought anything from them in a little while. I think I got the Langos from the shiny style ones from AliExpress actually. And gosh, they were really quick at getting it shipped out. I ordered it, I think early afternoon, and by a couple of hours later it was like, it's shipped, it's gone, it's ready. And I was just like, what the heck? That was insane. Okay. Do hope this all works out now. Now we're down to the last few colours. Because what I'm trying to do is do it randomly, but not have any two colours be touching each other. And I'm hoping I've spread it out nicely enough. So that will be purple. That's got to be purple, so this has got to be pink. See, this is the kind of colour maths that I do. And I swear to God, if I get to the last one and it doesn't work out, I'm going to be fuming. But I think I'm good. I think I'll be good. Let's do that. Oh, Christ. It was my phone saying my video's finished exporting. It does a little ding. It was quite loud. It scared the shit out of me. Is there a good way to recognise fake products on Ali/Temu? I think a good way to recognise is the price too good to be true? Because it probably is. Is it something... Is it a Chinese brand? If it's a Chinese brand, it's probably real, because that's where they sell their branded stuff from. Or if it's... what do I want to say? If it's something that you've seen on like regular Amazon and you're seeing it on like any books that are cheap versions of, say, a Johanna Basford, I wouldn't trust that. I just wouldn't trust it. What is going on with these details? Oh, that's a leaf. There we go. Usually avoid anything that lacks reviews. Yes, reviews are a good place to check as well. Like if it's got no reviews, it's quite suspicious. And if it's got a picture review, even better. So you can actually see what people have got. Okay. Gonna do that pink. Yeah. No, we're good. Is that what I mean? I'm just trying to determine, so if I made that one pink, that one purple, purple, pink, hang on, I'm thinking of changing one of them. So I'm trying to also have it so there's at least one colour in each row, and I don't think I've done that. We're good up here. So that's purple, purple, pink. It's this one. That needs to be pink. So then that needs to be pink. Pink, pink, purple, purple. Yeah, that works better. Just switch these two round. Yeah. And luckily with the purple, because I'm layering the two colours, it doesn't matter if I did the pink first. See, these are the silly things that I deliberate over. And I'm sure I'm not alone. Like trying to get things to look the way I want them to look. Morning, Dana. Morning for you, afternoon for me. Yeah, do not buy colouring books there, it's full of fake ones. Best hints for books that are missing publisher name on the cover, or cover colours a bit off. Yeah. Five-star rating and 0 reviews with photos is a giant red flag for me, yeah. And not having pictures of the product, like it's just the one picture, I don't trust that. Seen colouring books that don't have the author and it's definitely recognisable of a real author. Yeah, where it looks like it might be this, but it just says Small Victories, it won't have Johanna Basford on it, or something like that. There'll just be something slightly off about it. Basically, I just wouldn't buy books at all from AliExpress or Temu or anything like that. The only time I have was a Chinese book, which is this book, as it was literally the only place you could get it, and from what I can tell it is legit. But yeah, the fact that it's a Chinese book, often Chinese publishers will specifically only sell on places like Temu, AliExpress. The same with Langwo kind of thing. So this is pink. I'll decide that one in a minute. Need to get out of the office, have a fun stream, take care, Adele. Sudoku style colouring. Yes, exactly, like going, okay, well if I've got 1 to 9 down here, 1 to 9 across there, 1 to 9 in this square there, that is what I feel like I'm doing. Colouring, but it's a logic puzzle. See, it's nice the fact that I have done these backgrounds now, and then I can come back at a different time and do all the fun bits, which is the flowers. I might feel like just doing all the leaves one day, and I'll do that. More books are getting printed in China anyway, which I hear annoy people, including me. Yeah, the book that I just showed, that was AliExpress, I think. It was the only place I could find it. let's add in these purple ones because I need to... Yeah, I'll do that one purple, that one pink, so then I don't have like 3 in a row, 4 in a row. Crikey, no, I don't want that. Sometimes I get too specific about random, because true random would have clusters of similar colours together. But like, random to the eye is not true random. I'd say rather than random, it's more evenly dispersed. That's what I'd call it. I'm a little nippy finalising my Korean books for my carer to buy me when she goes to Korea. Do you have favourites? Oh yes, love to hear your thoughts, Adri. Have you got 1 or 2, Jeanette, that you definitely know you want? Have you got some, like, a couple where you're like, yeah, definitely this, and then you're between a couple? Or between a few? Today there's a lot, so I'm just going to do a colour by number page to relax. Sounds perfect, Ada. Sometimes it's all you want and need. It's a nice, relaxing colour by number. Oh, I can hear Lexi. She's gotten up from her nap. Hello, Lex. Oh, if you've gone straight downstairs, she's just left. For me, Korean books like from Green Ivy, or those that have cute animals. Don't have names in my head, but Korean and Japanese illustrations are my favourite. Best way for me to decompress as well. Definitely, I think colour by numbers give you a great sense of achievement as well, like seeing the page slowly come to life. You don't have to think about what colours, you just have to think about matching them, but you're still getting the satisfaction of putting colour on a page, which is definitely greatly appreciated by me. This book, Small Victories UK, is printed in China. As a scientist, it makes me laugh when someone says it's not random because there are clusters of... Yes. Yeah. Like, because, yeah, true random, you'd have like... You could have 4 purples all down here, and then 1 up there, 1 up there. Then, like, 2 blues over here, then, like, that's proper random. They're the ones at the top of my list. Yeah. Great picks. Okay, I'm just going over... with this pink. I've been listening to the Ballad and Songbirds of Snakes audiobook the last few days because Zoe is coming on Sunday and we've decided to watch the Hunger Games series, not all in one day, but we're going to start in like chronological order, so start with A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And I was like, ooh, I've got the book on Audible and I never read it, so I thought, okay, if I divide this up, and I realised that it's got 3 parts to the book with 10 chapters in each part, so if I listen to 5 chapters each day going up, then I'll be finished by Sunday. I've been really enjoying it. Time seems to go by quicker when you're listening to a audiobook. It's nice background noise whilst I'm colouring, you don't have to concentrate on it too much. Hi Brittany, welcome, lovely to see you. Now I'm late to the party today, but I hope you're doing well, as well as all of chat. I am doing good, thank you Dana. Lexi has come to join us now. Hello. Come on in. Oh, up you come. Up you come, say hello. Here she is. Just woken up from a little nap. Yeah. A very short nap actually. This time it's Lexi. outside playing most of this morning, haven't you? Yeah. The little voice is so cute. It's cute until it's going on constantly for what feels like hours. Cute in small doses. She can be quite constant with her meowing. Not that she wants anything, she just wants attention. And you'll give her attention, she'll still keep on meowing. Won't you? Yeah. Yes, she doesn't screech, no. I mean, sometimes she does. You're just like, what is wrong with you? Just like, what is up? What have we done? I know. Okay. I've done what I want to do with this page now. I'm going to move on to the next one. I did think about adding some extra depth and shading, but I can do that at another day. I can't be bothered right now. Yeah, just done the backgrounds for each of these using the colour palette. Yeah, I'll pick a different page now, see what comes up. The GI doctor prescribed me a new medication past Monday that's helping with your gut. That's good to hear. Kind of like the idea of doing one of these pastel-y ones. As we were talking about pastel palettes just now. Not that one. I love that it seems like she's talking back to you. Honestly, I swear she does. the other night, was in the lounge. Oh, she's jumped down. I was in the lounge and I was like, oh, I sat down for tea and I realised I forgot my drink. So I was just like, Lex, can you go get my drink for me, please? And she goes, meow. I was like, oh, thanks, love. She didn't get it, though. The damage she could do in society if she had opposable thumbs. You're going to be there at 6:30, even though this endoscopy doesn't take place till 7:30. Oh yeah, that's hospitals for you. They want you to arrive early, but are they early? No, never. Never. Right, which one am I feeling? They're both quite similar in terms of colour palette. I think I'm feeling this one. I feel like doing this one up here. And then maybe a house as well. I'm going to put these pencils away, get the new next ones out. I was a bit worried about using some of the more pastel palettes in this from this pencil set, because I thought, oh, it might not have good options, but if you apply it with a light touch and maybe blend out with some white, which I'll grab, I think it'll be okay. So 551, I'll grab a bit of 550 for a lighter tone. 50. These two. I've got, what's this? 31 and 302. 62 and 61. Do you feel sorry for you sitting there talking to yourself? If I'm recording and my parents are home, I close my door. But if they're not at home, I'll leave it open. But yeah, if I've got the door closed, she'll be sort of scrumbling under the door. I'll see her paws coming out, be like, let me in. And I'll open the door and she'll just go, meow. And she just wants to be like, who are you talking to? Whenever my mum and dad FaceTime my grandma, she always runs away. She hates hearing people from a screen. She finds it really confusing. But she's fine with me watching things. But if you're talking to someone and they're talking back to you, that's what she doesn't like. My Maltese, he passed last August. I had an old Instagram account for him. He still has over 2,000 followers. Oh, bless. You don't want to say goodbye. It's a nice little memory account. That. Yeah, it's nice to keep. Always just check back in on it, have a little browse. Right, here we go. Yeah, I want to do this one. Don't know why, but I do. Grab 550. Don't know where she's gone now, but she's gone. It's like she'll stay sat on my lap for quite a while and then just suddenly a noise will happen and she'll be like, okay, bye. Oh no, your automatic pencil sharpener broke last night. Like broke or just it's not working and hopefully you can fix it? How'd it break? See, that's what has me hesitant about electric sharpeners. I like to know that I've got control with the hand crank, and I don't think there's a way for it to break. I hope there isn't. If there is, I haven't found it yet. Let's not jinx myself. No. You can hear her just meowing downstairs there. I'm going to use 50 for these leaves. It was only last month I had the courage to post that he passed away, but I didn't delete the account. Oh, bless her. Yeah, I can only imagine how hard it is. We thought we'd lost Lexi, because she literally went missing, and we thought she was gone. And I was heartbroken. She's gone for about a week, actually. Ooh, need to plug in my PC. Quick. Nope, kaput. It just stopped. Tried to pull out a pencil to see sharpness and it got... Am I back? Please confirm if you can hear me. My music's gone. Am I back? I'm back. Yay! Amazing. Oh, honestly, my laptop does this. It will come up with the notification going, your battery's low, plug it in. I plug it in immediately. And it then dies. But it waits until after I plugged it in to die. And I'm just like, why are you the way you are? But I'm good that we're back. See you later, Catherine. Yeah, phone's about to die and I'm lagging. Yeah, my laptop died. But luckily, all the stream was still live, so we were good to just jump back in. Your lovely mum is 93 in 2 weeks, is forgetful. I made a lovely lunch, so bless her. She was asked at least 50 times in the last hour if we're going to have lunch soon. Oh, bless. Yeah, glad I'm back. Otherwise I would have had to schedule a new stream, because if the stream itself stops, then you're kind of not screwed, but you've got to start a new one. You can't resume back if the stream completely stops. Needs a bit of white to blend here. Finished a houseboat, so this page is nearly done. Take care, Catherine. Glad your page is coming along nicely. Yeah, I don't think I've picked out any colour palettes for the houseboat. Yeah, the way I went through and picked out colour palettes is I did two different things. One thing I did was flip through these and go, ooh, I like that colour palette, put that out on the side, and then I would flip through the book and find a palette that I liked for, a page I liked for that palette, and then I also would find a page and go, what palette do I like for that? So I'd do it kind of backwards, one way or the other. Oh, I was saying I thought I'd lost Lexi. Yes. Going back to that story, it was when I was at university. Mum came to pick me up. Oh no, what had happened? They'd come to pick up some of my stuff because it was, I think, the Easter holidays. So they'd come to pick my stuff up, but I was going to my boyfriend's at the time, going to his house. So they collected my stuff whilst I went on the train after, and Mum was like, "We can't find Lexi, she's gone, she hasn't been home in 2 days." And I was like, oh, okay. I spent the whole time at my boyfriend's. I even remember him picking me up in the car, and I just burst into tears because I had to keep it together on the train. And then I was at his for a few days, came home, still no sign of her. They took away her bowls and litter tray and whatnot because we thought she's gone. It'd been way too long. Something had probably got her in the wild. And then I saw my neighbour and she goes, "Did you hear? Someone saw Lexi." And I was like, "What?" So she said the lady a couple doors down saw her dart out from under her wardrobe, so she must have been stuck there, or because this was when she was still quite young, I think 2 or 3 years old, and she used to be very scaredy cat. She's a lot braver now. I mean, she's still quite scaredy. But we think what must have happened is she went underneath this lady's wardrobe, got so scared to come out, managed to survive by drinking water from the bathroom or something, and one day got scared so much that she left the house. And then my sister heard her meowing at the back door, and Mum comes running to my room. It was like gone midnight, and goes, "Lexi's back!" And gosh, she's a skinny petite cat to begin with. She was bones. You could feel every bone on her body, and she has never eaten her food so quick in her life. She must have been starving. She's not one that cares for food, she's a grazer. But yeah, she was back, and she's never been gone for long since then. I always go with AFMAT. Everything I bought from them lasts for multiple years. Ordered the AFMAT. Going to get her on Friday. My other broke in the middle of my live stream Sunday. Oh yeah, I remember that. You were like, "Why is it not working?" So yeah, I just have the dial, and yeah, no complaints. I quite like cranking away. I don't mind it. Never felt the need personally for an electric sharpener. Are you going to laminate and put those swatches on a ring? So I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about putting it on a ring, like just in the top corner. Then I thought that would be really annoying to flip through. I like to be able to go through them like this. So I think I'm going to find a box. And someone suggested a card sleeve to put them in. I kind of need to put them on a heavy box because they're a bit warped. I need to put them under something heavy to flatten them out. But because I like it being like this, then I can say take 2 out and not have to worry about taking apart a ring and yeah, no. Can't bother with that. I like the ease of this. Yeah, I just need to find a secure thing. I've got a drawer next to me that I put colour palettes and whatnot in, so I'll probably leave it there for now, but I might find a suitably sized box for it. Left without saying goodbye, but I'm back now, so hello again. No worries, Chris. Hello. You have returned. You missed the excitement of my laptop dying and the stream buffering for a second, but luckily it was pretty quick to come back, actually. It took a minute or so. Oh my word, bless her, that must have been so scary and upsetting for you. Glad she found her way home. Yeah, it was. We thought she'd been killed, honestly. We thought she'd died somewhere and she was gone. So for her to return, we were so happy. How did I print them off? So I downloaded each of the PDFs. This is 10 of the packs, so it's Alien Dreamscapes, Fantasy, Florals 1, Florals 2, Love Treats, Summer Days, Spooky, Trippy and Twilight Stories. I then combined them into one PDF and printed them 9 to a page. It also comes with 1 to 2 pages of information at the start. So I went through and kind of selectively picked, because I don't like to waste paper. So I did, say, page 2 to 16 for the first set, and then the next one would have been 17 to, I don't know what it is. So I went through and did that, put that into my printer set, because you can do like a custom range, and then printed 9 to a sheet to get these smaller size. You can do 4 to a sheet. Sorry, if you've been in the stream the whole time, you've heard me say this a couple of times, but yeah, you can do 4 to a sheet, which is this size. It's about, this is A6, so half an A5, so this is just under A7, a little bit smaller than that, but I like this small size. It means that your space to put in the colour is quite small, but you don't need a big space, at least I don't. Yeah, you can do 6, but because, oh, let me get a sheet of scrap paper. Because it did 6 this way, like that, it meant that it was only a tiny bit bigger, whereas 9 was done in a portrait style and was 3 by 3. It fit a lot better, and you've got more pages included. I always miss the drama. Wasn't that dramatic? Honestly, Dawn was a game changer for me. I always used to use cheap handheld ones and thought my pencils were shattered because they kept breaking. Nope, not the pencils, it was the sharpeners. Yeah, me too. I used to use... where is it? Here it is. And I still use it for Neocolor 2s. This one. Just, you know, bog standard one. But yeah, the Neocolor 2s fit in that big hole. But I save the shavings and use it like watercolour. Can't waste it. But I used to use that, and yeah, constantly break. I'd sharpen it, you go to colour, it would break. Sharpen again, break. Sharpen again, break. Got this, never gone back. Never gone back. Definitely the most worth it supply in my collection. One that I could not live without. Hiya Kate, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I think I won't explain these colour palettes anymore in this stream. If you want it in depth, you can go back to the start of the stream and recap from the beginning, because I spend the first, I don't know, 15 minutes going over it. And I'm also going to do a video where I talk about this love bombing and show you what I did and how I prepared it. I might even go through and pick out some palettes for some more pages and show you how I went through that process. Look at this little blue touch there. You probably can't see it at all with how small it is and light it is, but just added like a flick of blue from the centre to give it a bit of something. Often I'll do a bit of pink, so you can get little pink daisies, but I thought blue would look good with the colour palette. And then this little butterfly I'll do in the pinky colour. Maybe some bits of purple on it. Yeah, love how that little Small Victory turned out. And yeah, gonna leave it at that. I think I might do one of these houses over here. So I'll think about how I want to spread the colours out. Oh, this will be easy. So I'll use greens on all of them, and then have one blue house, one purple house, one pink house. Someone pick a colour for me. And I'll do it for the top one. Pink, blue, Why did I point at the wrong ones? Blue, pink, purple, pink for this top house. And I'll probably bring in a nice light brown for the tree trunks, because, yeah. Pink, pink, purple, blue. Ooh, hi Zoe. Zoe just coming in with the blue. I mean, I'll do all of them, but it's just for now. Got 2 for pink, 2 for purple, 1 for blue. Hiya Mandy, welcome, and welcome Zoe. I'm getting Sleeping Beauty vibes. Make it pink, make it blue. Pink, blue, pink, blue. I was always team blue when I was little. Might find a nice neutral brown to go for the trunks here. And I might do it so like the building itself is lighter and then the roofs are darker. I often quite like doing that. Purple, another vote for purple. Might go for purple then. The purples have it. So, thinking that light brown. Oh, you can't see it. I'm like pointing at it and it's just off frame. I'm going to go for this light brown. It's number 7. Number 7. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do one thing yet. You know what? Everyone's a winner. I'm going to do all the houses. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all the houses. I'm just going to grab out a couple of darker colours. Purple and then blue. Let's go light blue 30. Yeah, I'm going to do all the houses and I can do the greenery another day. This is really fun. I recommend doing this. Start with the purple though. Pink, pink, pink. I'm going to go purple, pink, blue. How many pages have I love bombed? Not many actually. So I did this one before I started the stream. Just did the water and some seaweed and thought I'm done now. And then I did this one at the start of stream. Just did all the backgrounds. Want to add some more depth and shading to it, but I just kind of based it to start with. And then this isn't really love bombing, this is I just wanted to complete one page and it was so quick and easy. I think that took me like half an hour. Yeah, not too much so far. Still got plenty of time. Yeah, at the start of this stream I went through all the pages that I'd pre-picked the palettes out for, so if you're interested in seeing that, you can go back to the start of stream. It's a fun idea to just kind of go, I feel like doing this. Sometimes I get in the mood to just colour leaves and that's all I do. Oh, it sent me a picky. Let me get picky up. Come on. Okay. Easy to certain bunny. Don't tell me you've locked me out here as well. Please, please. That's loading, I'll carry on. Does not want to load. Are the design journey pencils hard? just because I love the Ergosoft and can't use the Norris Club. I haven't used any of the others, but from what I've heard, they are comparable, quite similar to the Ergosoft. I do like them in this, but they apply quite smoothly in Johanna Basford's paper. They do alright. Why is my thing not back? Come on, close it, start again. Ah, here we go. Password. Did have to reset this the other day. Oh my gosh, what did I reset it as? I'm not going to tell you, obviously. But yeah, the pencils themselves are quite hard. I find you've got to work at them a bit more to get the colour intensity you want. Here we go, logged in. Oh, you got a loaf. Are you ready for the snoot? Boop that snoot. Hello, baby. I take it she's feeling better. She went very well a couple of days ago. This is Zoe's buddy? I mean, yes. Zoe's bunny Meadow. Little baby. Say, hi Meadow. Cutie patootie. Oh. Bless, I know, right? I'm using quite a light touch with the pencil at the moment because I want the building to look quite light. In fact, I'm kind of varying up my pressure so different sections look like different colours. Not different colours, different tones. I'll do this one a bit darker. Meadow is so big. Have you heard of cuteness aggression? I mean, that's Meadow in a nutshell, isn't it? Ted Turner, who developed the first 24/7 news station, CEN, and was the owner of Braves, an Atlanta baseball team, has passed away. Oh. Just heard Lexi get down from wherever she was just now. Are you going to come back, Lex? No? She's going downstairs. Hiya, Shannon. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, there she is. Need to go make my bed, shower and go shopping for my live stream this afternoon. It was lovely hanging out with you. I will see you later at your live, Adri. Thanks for joining. Oh, I missed a chimney there. Feeling a bit better, still on the medicine. That's good, she's heading in the right direction. BRB, grabbing a drink, no worries. I think when I'm done with these little houses, I will go make myself a cup of tea. Been drinking my squash so far. And maybe a little bicky, see what I can find. And we've got some cookies actually. make sure I'm in frame there. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind at the moment of watching completed pages videos because I've been listening to the Songbirds and Snakes audiobook, trying to get that listened to before Sunday. But I've got all completed pages videos saved on a playlist to watch later. I'm slowly but surely making my way down that list. I've had a couple of new channels pop up as well. It's been fun. Chris has now got a channel. The lovely Helen Heartworks. Just uploaded her first video. Heading out for lunch meeting. Thank you for sharing, it's been fun. Thanks for being here, Nessa. Have a lovely lunch and a lovely meeting. Doing this colour by number in a stained glass style, including polychromos don't have enough orange tones. Ah, yeah. There are a lot of new channels at the moment. Can be hard to keep up with. You do want to show them all some love. But it's always exciting seeing new people. Oh, here comes Lexi. She's back. When I go grab a drink in a bit, I'll probably let her outside. Yeah, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that in a bit? Should we have a snuggle first? Come on, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, no, she's run away. What other type of colouring videos do you like to watch? Oh, I am not a colour along person, I'll be honest. I love watching tag videos. Those are always so fun. For the various different tags going on. I like watching collection videos. I like book hauls. I don't like supply hauls. I feel like you're one of two people in the colouring community. You're either a book haul person or a supply haul person. I'm definitely a book haul person. I don't care about seeing people's supplies. That's just me. There's nothing against the channel, but I know other people don't really like seeing people get new books. They prefer seeing them get new supplies. What else do I like? I love colouring book collections, full collection tours. Those are always some of my favourites. I love watching completed book flip throughs. Last night I was watching Small Victories completed book flip through as I went to sleep. I'll probably carry on watching it tonight because I fell asleep before finishing it. I do have some colour-alongs. Yeah, I am actually planning on following one of them this month for the first time. I am looking forward to that. I'm not sure how to colour these stones, so I'm just going to leave it. And that's the beauty of this. If you don't know how to colour a detail, just leave it. And by this I mean the love bombing. What else do I really love? Can't think right now. Oh, I love plans videos, I really do. I like them as much as completed pages videos. And just any video where people are going through their collection and sharing what they like versus what they don't like. Right, just want to do the door here. Dark purple in these frames. Oh, bye bye. Like seeing what people coloured that month. So you finished in books. I have to, and you like to see how people colour them so differently. Yes, absolutely. I was loving watching like the unpopular opinions tags and the... what was the other one recently? What was it called? What was it called? I cannot think. Oh, the books have personalities tag. That was it. Loved watching those and just seeing how everyone has slightly different opinions. I just find really, really interesting. And I like participating in them as well. Sometimes I find I can get a bit overwhelmed by hauls, like if I'm in a mood where I don't necessarily want to be getting anything or adding anything to my collection, I won't watch a haul. But mainly I watch them because I like seeing people's reactions to books. Like seeing them flip through and go, oh, I love that page, or I love this page, or I wish this book had this or that. That's what I mainly like about the hauls. Not necessarily like what they've got, but like how they feel about it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm always amazed by monochromatic pages. They are fun. I've done a few, I think 2 or 3. I've done a couple. But they are fun and I want to do more. What ideas for more? Seems RJ Hampson has a new colouring book coming out. Revealed the cover. Yes, I am looking forward to it. It's called Fan Favourites. And it's going to be kind of like a compilation book of all of the favourite freebies that he sends out in his emails, which I think is a great idea. And for him, quite a simple book to make as well. Like, all he's got to do is wait a couple of years and he's generated enough images from his freebies to put into a full book. And he's adding duplicates with the different images for each of them, which is really cool. And for me, like, I've been a part of his mail list for quite a while now, but I never print out the pages because I don't really like printing out pages personally. So it means that I haven't coloured any of them, and I love a lot of them. There are some gorgeous images. Got some weird tones going on here. Where's my... there it is. This looks more pinky, whereas everything else is more bluey. Sometimes you get a bit of weird pigment in your pencil. So you'll get like a slightly different tone. I think that's what happened there. Slightly more kind of like a pinky tone in the pencil. There we go, that looks better. I like his voice on his videos. We were saying in, what was it, the RJ Hampson group, he is so unique amongst all colouring book illustrators, the fact of how involved he is with the community. Like, no other artist comes close to the amount that he interacts and gets involved with his community. It's kind of crazy. The fact that he has a YouTube channel and colours in his pages as well, which is another really unique thing. Like, not many artists necessarily colour in the pages that they create. And it's really nice seeing their interpretation of a page that they've created. And the fact that he's aware of community challenges and themes going on. Like, he'll participate in different things. And it's just interesting how he seems to be the only colouring book illustrator that's so in tune with the colouring community that he's creating for. He's so interactive and, yeah, very humble as well. Currently I'll only be buying digital PDF versions because he despise Amazon paper. Yeah, that's fair enough. You love how he draws houses, I recently discovered. Yeah, he makes them not boring. You know what I mean? Like, interesting to colour. Sometimes they can get a bit boring and repetitive. This one's alright, like, you've got the different shapes going on. He's always on top of what's going on and knows the colourist by name. It's awesome. Yeah. The fact that he specifically created some pages for Mermaid and for March of the Dragons, a brand new colouring hashtag created by Vera. And I love how in his recent completed pages video he shouted out some like groups and hashtags that people have created for his work, which I thought that was such a great way for him to acknowledge the kind of love and respect he gets in the community in a really, really kind way of shouting them out. Hi Andrea, welcome, and hi Leandri, welcome to you both. Lovely to see you here, hope you're doing well. I do understand and appreciate that a lot of colouring book illustrators, like, it's not their only source of income, or it's not their only job. Like I know Morgan O'Brien does he does like animation work and creates art for different, I think he does it for like some football teams, if I'm correct. Can't exactly remember. Yeah, like it's not his only, creating colouring books isn't his only job, whereas, and I don't even know if that's the case for RJ as well, or if he has other involvements, but yeah, it's definitely appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed, at least not to me, of the amount of work he puts into interacting with the community. Would like to see a Kirby and Hampson collab would be like. Oh, that would be so cool. Hiya, A.N. Chand. What should we call you? Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Tea's gone cold, in the zone too much. I do that all the time. I'll be like, oh dang it, I've got my tea. Or I'll think I finished it, and then I go to make another one. I'm like, oh, I still had some left. Yeah, RJ Kirby collab would be crazy. I think, like, in terms of artists, they both have such creativity about them. Not that other artists aren't creative, but in terms of, like, concepts and ideas. Have you caught my live? Lovely to see you. Bit of a bonus one today. Lovely, so aware. We colourists spend hours with pages, and it's nice to see that he sees that. Absolutely. Like, I think there's no greater joy or compliment than an artist recognising a page that you have coloured of theirs. It's such a boost. It's such a, like, kind of confirmation of what you're doing is good. Not that you need one, but it's so nice to be noticed. Rita Berman's another one who, she actually interacts on Instagram, which I think is really nice. She'll often be posting, or not posting, she'll often be commenting on people's posts and reposting things into her stories. She's always been a great one at interacting. RJ commented on one of my posts on Insta and almost fell out my chair. There's nothing like the first time you get a comment from an artist, you're just like, oh my god. And it's still the most exciting thing, even if it's happened more than once. A bit surprised there hasn't been a new Matchstick Mouse since the cookbook. There was Costume Party. Costume Party was the last one. What was it, September? He's announced it, but since announcing it, he's gone quiet. And I went back and checked, and he announced it in January. It's going to be called Matchstick Mouse Home Sweet Home. And he's shared a few, like, drawing processes of the pages, but he's gone quiet since then. I mean, he's still posting regularly, Morgan always does. But yeah, I'm like, where's the book? I want to know. Because Zoe and I thought, this was back in winter, like with our Matchstick Mouse seasonal buddy group, we thought, oh, maybe it could be RJ's new, not RJ's new book, Morgan's new book could be the second book that we do for spring. It didn't happen, and then you're thinking, oh, okay, maybe for summer. Also hasn't happened yet. Maybe for autumn. RJ times and Fabiana Atanasi would blow me out the water in terms of art. Yeah, definitely. You know, nice comment from Comedic Angel Cova on your 50 minis title pages. Lovely. Wonder if and when another Annie book is coming out. Yes, I was really hoping last year, because he did Annie Day Autumn and Winter in towards the end of 2024, and I thought, oh, okay, 2025, sort of beginning of the year, he'll do a spring and a summer one, and it never happened. And I thought maybe this year. Still hasn't happened. And I'd really love to see that more, like complete that seasonal collection of Annie Day books. Maybe they just didn't sell as well, and that's why he hasn't returned. But it seemed to be popular enough anyway. I love Annie Day. She is adorable. You're right, just bought them the other way round because I found the cookbook on Vinted. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep track of like what happened and when. I know Morgan's now doing his books as having 40 pages instead of 35 like it used to be, to compensate for the price increase on Amazon. And I've been loving Morgan and Brian's Snail Mail Club. Getting a little page from him each month. It's definitely a treat. It's definitely expensive for what it is. But I tell you what, when that orange envelope comes through the door, I get so excited. And I change out the print each month, so I've currently got the April print on my desk. I'll show you. Just put up with some magnets. So I've got the April one. And I'll colour this page this month, and this is my favourite so far. But yeah, this sail on the page is completely blank, and I want to do washi tape on that because I think that will look cool. But yeah, love it, love it, love it. It's nice just having it as inspiration to look at throughout the month, and I can change it up each month. So cute, very, very cute. But because I got in there early, got the early bird price, which was €10 rather than, I think it's now 12. Didn't know that was an early bird price, I just got it when he first announced it. And then he put the price up a little bit. Like, I'm in an hour about it. I was chatting to Paulina. She goes, I never treat myself to things like this, and I'm just going to do it. And I thought, I'm going to do the same. Like, I never get those like little luxury things, so why not? I'm actually keeping up to date with making sure I colour in them each month as they come in. I colour them the month after because they arrive quite late in the month. You're making a start on the Luca Pixar page. Lovely stuff. Are you saying that because you want to watch the Luca film next, rather than Strange World? Is this your little hint, hint, wink, wink? Because Zoe and I host the Disney Pixar monthly buddy colour group, where the films are randomised. One Disney, one Pixar, and then Zoe and I always watch the films together at the same time. Sorry if it's been mentioned already, but I'm so heartbroken for Colour with Claire. Oh, I know, it is. I've been chatting with her in a group, and I'm hoping that she can get it back. I really do believe. I'm believing for her, because I think she's lost all hope. But she's got the attention of YouTube. They're just being slow to respond. But it's insane how difficult it is to recover an account that's been hacked. You'd think there's a better support system in place, but no, there isn't. You've got to go on Twitter, because I refuse to call it its new name. I'm going to go on Twitter to at them and be like, can you investigate this for me? Which is ridiculous. It's not like YouTube's a new thing. Maybe. You just feel like the simplicity of the Vitro page. Fair enough. I mean, I don't mind which one we start with. What have I got planned for Luca? What did I plan? I want to do the bookmark. Oh, I did think about doing the Disney inspiration page. Colour with Claire. Her channel's been hacked. Someone logged in, changed all of her login details, her email, contact details, changed it all, so she can't access it at all. Luckily all the videos are still there, but some weird things have happened where yesterday when I was chatting with her, she had 930 something videos listed on her channel. Now it's back to 1k, so they're doing some weird things. I'm wondering if since hacking her they've realised, oh, she's not monetised, because she isn't, and they've gone, well, this ain't worth it anymore, is it? Right, okay, that's the pink house done. Very, very cute. Now we'll do the blue one. Something like to protect the criminals, ignore the victims. Absolutely. And she was feeling so ashamed about it, and I'm like, why do we feel such shame for being scammed? Because she clicked a dodgy link that she thought was legit and it wasn't, and she was blaming herself, and I'm like, why do we feel such shame for this happening to us when we're not the ones that should be feeling shame, it's them. Scammers are always one step ahead, yeah. I just don't get how your conscience can do that, but alas, some people don't have a conscience. Clearly. yeah, once I've done this house down here, I will go make myself a cup of tea, grab a little snack, and then I'll come back, do a little bit more before I finish the evening. Probably go for another hour and a half-ish. I think she had to start a new channel, the people on the other would switch to that one, it would end because it had no viewers. Yeah, trouble is her channel was so old, there's probably a good proportion of people that just don't go on YouTube anymore, so she would lose those. And it's the losing the videos, because I mean, I know I personally don't have backups for anything. Like, once the video's uploaded, it's gone. I think that's what I'd be most annoyed about, like losing that backlog of videos. Because you can rebuild anything, like, no problem, but it's the backlog. Thinking, oh, all of these good resources I once had, I've got to remake them. Oh, you don't have to, but I'd want to. I think of my review of the Master Colour Palette Library, I'd want to remake that. My review of Palette Kit, I'd want to do that. How I use Bookshelf, I'd want that to be still on the channel. Singapore Day, can't believe how easily these scammers can ruin someone's hard work, or even people's livelihood in some cases. Yeah, and she was saying that she has two-factor authentication on, but somehow they managed to turn it off, and that's scary. So I thought the whole point of two-factor authentication was to, you know, prevent people hacking you. Because you'd get an alert saying, are you trying to log in? And she would have put, no. No, I am not. Just made myself a salt caramel iced coffee, and Steve brought me some dry roasted peanuts as a snack. Nice for the coffee, not for the peanuts. I just don't like peanuts. Something in common, I love salted caramel. Me too, I'm a salted caramel girly through and through. Love salted caramel or anything. Me too. Give me salted caramel over caramel every day. Although I also like caramel. I'm not that picky. Honestly, I would never imagine that someone would target colouring channel. Gaming or drama or other types of content seem to be so much more likely. Yeah. You know what it is? It's probably because she has the biggest following by far amongst the colouring community. So Aka goes, ooh, there's something in this. But the thing is, like, viewers of the channel are going to realise it was hacked, and they're not going to support you. So like, what are you gaining from it? Like, it's so strange to me. Like, if you wipe the channel, sold it to someone else for people who are paying for a channel with so many subscribers on, but those subscribers mean nothing if they don't engage with the content you make. I suppose if you engage by saying this channel is hacked, but the only way you can engage in that sense is to unsubscribe. Right, just gonna use the white pencil to smooth out the blends. Zoe, how far are you through Songbirds and Snakes now? I am officially halfway through. Just read chapter 15. Lexi meowing in the background. Still in the same place? Well, no worries. For me it is proven to be quite a nice quick read, like an easy read. Yeah, I'm listening to 5 chapters a day, and then that will get me caught up by the time we watch film. So I do like reading books and then pretty soon after watching the film or the series to compare things. I like that. So I've seen the film before, so I know what happens. So I can compare it kind of slightly in my head in that sense, but I feel like you get more direct to sort of compare it another way. Alright, I'm going to put you guys on the Be Back Soon screen, and go and make myself a cup of tea. Sorry for being nosy, but are you and Zoe related? If not, it's so lucky to have a colouring friend in real life. So we met because of YouTube. I made my YouTube account. Zoe messaged me and was like, welcome to YouTube. And I was like, thank you. And we started chatting, realised that we lived in the same county. And yeah, we meet up pretty much every month and chat all the time. So yeah, it's great that colouring has united us. But yeah, I'm going to pop you guys on the Be Back Soon screen and get myself a cup of tea, some biscuits, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Right, I'm going to move on to a new page now. Not sure which. Have a little flip through, see what I've got in here. Don't know if I feel like doing some more flowers yet. Oh, I might do one of these little boats. With some of the colours that I used on this page. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to spread them out. But this is the colour palette. This was a Colour Cube 308. I've got like a corally colour, brown, a couple of browns, kind of sandy colour, light blue and a darker teal. Then I also added in a green. You get to use your colouring tote on Sunday, such a nerd, love it. Random number between 1 and 100, let's go 54. And I actually picked a random number rather than just my favourite number between 1 and 100, which is what you always do, Debbie. What's it, 68? Something like that, 67? I've also got some cookies. I'm gonna look at this and have a think. Like, do I want the base of all the boats to be brown, or have them be different? 64 or 37. Yeah, you pick the same numbers each time. It's not really random. You pick the same ones each time. Had to go. My sister couldn't get her sewing machine to work. I helped and I'm back now. Welcome back, Jeanette. No worries. Maybe I don't want to do one of these little boats because I don't know what. I'm not feeling inspired by it, and that's the point of this. Don't do something if you're not feeling inspired. Pick the Peter Pan page from which book? I'm moving on. Ooh, the duckies. Maybe I do a ducky. Maybe I don't. The Vitro, nice. I think I've done that one. And I did him with way too dark a skin tone. Ugh, I hate it. Just spoke to Claire, they're still trying to retrieve her channel. Oh, got everything crossed for her. Or maybe I do one of these little guys. Maybe. I want to do these pancakes. Just look at those pancakes, I want to do them. Right, this was using polychromos though, so this was before I decided to challenge myself to use the Stutter Design Journey, so grab them out. Start with the berries on top, so the red and the blues. Grab them. It's deep red. Pale Geranium Lake, and Indian Green Blue, Phthalo Blue, Middle Phthalo Blue. We've got green, permanent green, a little bit of grass green, and then that's whipped cream, so I'll probably use cream. I want to start a channel. What editing software do you use? I use the app VLLO on my phone because I like it all being in one place. It's also compatible for tablets if you've got an iPad or anything like that. So yeah, I like VLLO. It has a really good free version. You can do pretty much everything that you need to with it. Then it's just like the extra bells and whistles that's the paid version. I think I did a lifetime for 24 quid or something like that. And I thought, okay, I'm into this YouTube thing now, I'll do it. And I think it was about a year after I had my channel that I bought the premium. I want some colours for the pancakes themselves. Let's go Vista and brown ochre, I think, and then a bit of burnt sienna for the maple syrup. Right, I'm going to start with the syrup. Might get burnt ochre as well. You are welcome. Any specific questions you have, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. Yeah, I was recommended the app VLLO when I first started, and I used that. Got on with it. It's really intuitive and easy to use. Like, I mainly just use it for like splitting clips. You can easily add in pictures and background music. You can add little voiceovers if you need. Yeah, it does everything I need it to do whilst being nice, simple, easy UI. And I can do it all on my phone, so I don't have to worry about transferring clips and whatnot. This to the outlines of the pancakes. You might extend the a little bit short. Yeah, I coloured this little fruit salad bowl right after I finished this in March 2024, and then I just felt overwhelmed by how to colour the rest of it in terms of like using that rainbowy colour palette and it not looking crazy, because that's the thing, I don't love how this page has been coloured. I don't think I did my best job. I remember being quite disappointed at the time. I still don't think I did my best job. I remember using a blender pencil and just not liking it, and that might be why I didn't like it, but yeah. I feel like I'm now appreciating the book more for what it was intended to be, and that's quick, easy colouring sessions that don't take too much time. I think I've added too much brown there. I think I need to add some of the cream. Where's my... there it is. I use PC software and it's such a pain transferring files. I use paid software too, so I don't see myself switching to anything else. Yeah, I did not want to be paying for anything when I first started. Thought, I'll see if I like it, then I can upgrade if I do end up liking it to something that's paid. I feel like all my pages are, this is okay, but I could have done better. Long. We really are our worst critics, whereas you'd see someone else's and be like, I love it, I love this, I love that. But as you look at yours and you're like, I don't like this about it, I don't like that about it. I think that's also because of like seeing a page in person looks very different than on camera. Camera has this smoothing magic to it, where all blends look a bit better. Colours may not look quite right on camera, but it seems to smooth blends out in a magical way that you don't necessarily see in person. Yeah, I think I just got a blender pencil after when I did this, so I thought, oh, let's give it a go. And I just don't like a blender pencil. I really try to avoid using it. Right, I think I like how they're looking. They vaguely look like pancakes. Okay, let's do the cream. We'll just sharpen that one. Ivory. Okay, let's do the straw. This is like a little raspberry there. Votes for Jess to do this every afternoon, say aye. No. Nay. I mean, I would definitely be up. I am definitely up for doing more afternoon streams like this. I really enjoy it. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are good for me because often both my parents are out at work. Mum definitely, but yeah. Yeah. I do enjoy that. It feels, there's a nice kind of calmness and chillness to a afternoon stream. No. Yeah, I'm not going to commit to anything, but just if I feel like it. Because I really enjoyed doing that Whipping the Whip stream with Vera. I might try and do something similar to that every month. I did that this week. There were 5 buddy colours doing the teapot I did for Wendy's collab. All were so much nicer than mine. But I bet someone looked at yours and thought, oh, I really like how they did this. I wish I did mine like that. And yeah, it can be sort of disheartening seeing other people's work, but inspiration. Yes, say I. Always so hard on ourselves. Someone else did the same page in the same way, you wouldn't see any of the negatives. Absolutely. Like, never do you look at a person's page and go, oh, I hate that, I hate that, I hate that. Oh, you might privately in your head, but you'd never say it. You know what I mean? You think, oh, I really like the colours they use there, or I love that blend that they've done in the background, or their use of colour is great. Like, yeah. You'd always find something good to say about it. So good, the Vera stream. I enjoyed it so much. Yeah, and it was nice sort of doing it together. Unfortunately, I couldn't really participate during her morning one because I was at work. So yeah, Wednesday afternoon would probably be better for me. But Vera works different days during the week. Alright, just finishing my tea there. It doesn't always have to be with Vera either. But it's fun doing kind of a tag team situation. There we go. I need to go over the syrup a bit. It looks a bit patchy and meh. And Me. But yeah, I'm glad I did this love bombing on stream. I'm going to continue for the rest of the day. I'll be doing it during AG stream later tonight, or later today, depending on what time zone you're in. Just to see how far I can go with it. How many pages I can get a bit done, and then I'll wrap it all up in a video. Because I did think about do I do it in a video like I did with the Lonely Pumpkin one I did last year, where I kept checking back in before each page, and I thought, maybe not. Maybe not. Just I thought it would be quite bitty, okay, I'm going to work on this next. And I feel like you're spending half the time explaining and not as much time colouring. And I wouldn't want to do it all live on camera because it would just be too long. I would be up for a co-stream. Ooh, we'll have to plan something. Yes. Pick a day that works for us both. It's always fun going on the stream train. As fun as streaming is yourself, it's fun to kind of lay back and relax while someone else is streaming as well. There we go, that's the pancakes done. That was quite fun. Might do another one. What do I do now? Maybe the donuts, just because I feel like I've got the right colour pencils out for. Might do anything with this kind of cakiness. Cakiness? That's not a thing. This cake part of it. Might not do all the toppings, but I'll get all the bready stuff done. That's what I'm looking for. You got your first Johanna Basford, and I'm too scared to make a mark in it now, lol. Oh, see, Johanna Basford was my first, and you just got to get stuck in. I think the beauty with Johanna Basford is her books are really easy, at least here, really accessible to get another copy if the worst happens, so there really is no reason to be afraid of it. I mean, easier said than done, but which one did you get? What's your first one? These pancakes are making me salivate. I'm going to go make a coffee with butterscotch syrup. Lovely. Sounds delicious, Rebecca. It's often my struggle with colouring food. I like colouring food. I want to eat it. Grab the ivory. Ooh, Magical Worlds. It was so fun but not as complicated as the others of hers. I think Magical Worlds is a really good one to start with. One of my first ones, my first one was Magical Jungle, and then the second one was Worlds Within Worlds. I think that's also a nice one to start for beginners. But that one's got double pages in, whereas Magical Worlds doesn't. But yeah, I think if I were to recommend to a beginner, I'd recommend Magical Worlds, definitely Small Victories / Inklings, or Worlds of... I think I said Worlds Within Worlds just now. Worlds of Wonder. Oh, you meant Worlds of Wonder. There you go. I think that was my second book I got, or third. It was my favourite book for ages. I coloured in it a lot when I first started colouring. I think I've done about 20 pages in it or something like that. There is not even one Johanna's books were discounted just yet. Exactly. Discontinued just yet. I read that completely wrong. I was like, eh? But discontinued, yeah. And I think it seems unlikely because she's been doing 10-year anniversary special editions for She did it for Enchanted Forest and Secret Garden. What's the next one that she released? Was it Magical Jungle? I'm gonna check. I've got it here. 2016. Oh, so it is 10 years for Magical Jungle this year. I haven't heard anything about a 10-year anniversary edition, and I think we would have heard something by now. So maybe she isn't bothering. Come on, get in there. Oh. My first was Secret Garden when it first released. I think a lot of people were like that. I wasn't colouring back then. You like Rooms of Wonder? I like Rooms of Wonder too. It is probably my favourite still by her. But I'm not sure if I'd recommend it to a beginner, because there are some really detailed pages in there, and I think that could be quite overwhelming when you first start out. But I think Rooms of Wonder is Johanna's most creative book. Which is why it's stood as my favourite for a while. Okay, I like those donuts, and they look especially good in the what do you call that? Viewfinder? It's not a viewfinder, because on the preview screen, there we go. Alright, let's carry on and do this waffle cone. So for the colour combo, if you're interested, I'm using burnt ochre, a little bit of brown ochre, and then ivory, and then adding more burnt ochre in. But yeah, this burnt ochre is a really good cake or bready colour. So it's just got that nice little bit of warmth to it without it being too dark. But yeah, start light. You can always erase and add more ivory, and then build up the colour. Kirby Rosanis is going very strong too. Yes, yeah, because he was right behind Johanna Basford in terms of like when he released his first book. It's interesting that it just seems to be the Swedish artists. Like, what's going on there? And it probably is some, like, just to do with the publisher, because they were originally released not as the English edition, whereas with Johanna's and Kirby's books they were released as the English edition to start with. So there's probably different publishing agreements and whatnot in terms of like doing additional prints. My favourites are the small books. Yeah, I didn't get this book for ages. Well, not didn't get it, like I didn't understand it. Like, I just didn't care for it. That's what I'm looking for. But now I'm really enjoying it. But I'm not. I've got some, inklings on my wish list, and I think if I see it for like a really good deal, or I feel like I need to pick me up, or I've done a few more pages in here because I've done barely any when it got released. I think I've done 3 in total when it was initially released. And so I was like, oh, it's not much worth getting it, but now I'm colouring in this, and I could see myself completing this book now. So I've got the inspiration. Lost Ocean was before Magical Jungle, and she hasn't done one for that. Ah, so did she release 2 in 2016 then? She must have. Oh, busy year. Or was it Enchanted Forest early 2015, Lost Ocean late 2015? Could be that. What do we think this is? Is it a little cake? Like a tiered cake? Or is it a stack of pancakes? With like some filling in between. I mean, it doesn't really matter in terms of how I colour it. I'd colour it the same, but what do you think it is? I'm going to keep going. Keep colouring my cakey things. You think it's cake? You've done 6 but still bought Inklings. I mean, you don't need to justify yourself to anyone. You could have done 0 pages in this and still bought Inklings and absolutely fine. Ooh, Black Forest Gatto. Don't get me started, Becky. I have a thing for Black Forest Gatto. It's a kind of a running joke with me and my parents. It's not very funny, and it probably doesn't mean anything to anyone else, but whenever we watch Bake Off and the task is like, make your own brownie or make your own miniature cupcakes or sweet bread or cheesecake or fill in dessert blank here of make your own version, I always go, you know what I would do that I think would be really, really good? Black Forest Gatto. and every time we watch it, they know exactly what I'm going to say, and it's like, you know what I'd do? Black Forest Gatto. Just every time. Even for the savoury bakes, it will be like, make a savoury muffin. You know what I'd do? Black Forest Gatto. It's not even funny, but it's just one of those silly running jokes between us. I think I said it a couple times to start with, like, ooh, Black Forest Gatto would be really cool, and then they kind of picked up on, like, Jess, you're saying Black Forest Gatto to everything. You too, that's why I said it. Love that, Becky. You think it's cake? Genoese sponge. They've got lots of thin layers. Yeah, I think it is a cake. It just looked kind of rounded, like pancakes in a way. But still, like, I'd colour it the same. I think I'm going to do it all vanilla-y cake, so it looks cohesive, rather than bringing in chocolate as well. Honestly, my issue is that I like most colouring books. I never had any addiction before I found colouring. Literally same. I haven't cared about collecting anything else until we got to colouring. Well, I'm someone that has quite a lot of self-restraint. I'm a girl that wears one pair of shoes until they literally fall apart, and then I'll buy another pair of shoes. I wear the same jumpers all the time until they fall apart. But the colouring books, I want them all. Did that, tried to squeeze any of the signature tasks as Black Forest Gatto, my favourite dessert of all time, even fondant fancies. Oh, that would be good. You could do, like, you know where you've got like the bit of fondant that makes the bump. Put a cherry there. Oh, great. Love it. In terms of like my favourite dessert in general, I'd probably say cheesecake. Like any cheesecake. Black Forest cheesecake. Mm. But in terms of like something very specific, Black Forest Gatto. Great minds think alike, clearly. Black Forest is Genoese, I think. Oh, there you go. Just wish she kept this page only for sweets. The burger and food bowl throws me off. I know, right? It's like, yeah, cakes, pancakes, fruit, ice cream, noodles, and burger. Like, what? Why? Yeah, I don't quite understand. Like, and it's the fact that it's only those two. If it was kind of half sweet, half savoury, fair enough. Fair enough, whatever. But the fact that it's just two and the rest are sweet is just, why? Why have you done this to me? Me, a German, just realised that I didn't think Black Forest Gatto was available anywhere else in the world but here. I was like, what the hell is this? And then realised it's Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte? Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Kirsch, as in the, you know, what they soak the cherries in. Kirsch cherries, lovely. Good to know. Yes, we definitely have and love a bit of Black Forest Gatto here. Mine was Secret Garden too, but the paper in that one wasn't good. Oh yeah, I remember, or I know people said that it used to be like newspaper, the original version, and then they made it better. The burger could be an illusion cake. Flavoured as black forest. Yes, chocolate sponge. Cherry like ketchup. Don't know what the lettuce could be. But yeah, it could be an illusion cake. Yes, it could be Buddy the Elf's spaghetti with the main ingredient, syrup. Yeah, we could just pretend they're like illusion cakes. This isn't a real bowl, it's actually just stuff with cake and it's just things on top. I want cake now. This page is not good for me. I'll stop here. I'm going to do the cream filling. Keep it nice and simple. Do the top cream as well. You know what? I'm going to finish this one off. Otherwise I'd just be leaving the cake stand. I might do these as little like... Oh no, I don't have pink in the palette, do I? I was going to do them like little pink meringue kisses. But no. I think I'll just do them little white dollops of cream. On Sunday, we have cake. Ooh, I should get us some stuff on Saturday. We've got a independent baker in town. And I can send you the picture of what she's got available. She always does posts on Facebook of what she's got on offer, but she does so many delicious things. She has a different menu, pretty much every. But she's only open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And I don't tend to leave the house unless it's for work. But yeah, to give you some examples. She hasn't done Black Forest yet, so I should, you know, give her the hint. Where's the groups? Where is she? There we go. Maybe not. Where is she? Gemini's. So, for example, today
Hi guys.
Oh, sorry.
So this is what we got left.
Yeah, so for example, today she did black cherry brownies. I mean, that sounds like Black Forest. Milky Way brownies, double chocolate brownie, almond finger blondies, black cherry flapjacks, millionaire shortbread, Biscoff tiffin, and a raspberry and white chocolate cookie chunk. So I could send you the picture of what she's got on offer and then get you what you like. But yeah, it's like really nice to, you know, support a independent baker, but she does loads of creative things like that. Yeah, black cherry anything. That's a win. I know you love your cherries. But it might be different things. But if it's sold well, then she might still have the black cherry stuff. Is it just me or is there just a black screen? Try reloading. Sometimes YouTube glitches out and it's just on your end. I find that if it ever like buffers or glitches out or stops, if I exit and then come back in, it's usually because it's a my end thing. I think I'll do the little cake stand here, red, to match the cherry on top. But yeah, what have I got from her so far? I've only been twice, because again, she's not open most of the time I'm around in town. The first time I went, I got a Twix brownie, delish, really nice brownies. And then I got a Biscoff cookie bar, which for me was a bit dry, but I'm just going to try something different each time, or try to. I'll have you bring I'll have to bring you a tray of the chocolate cherries Ashley sent me from America. I prefer the dark chocolate ones because it balances the sweet ones. The milk chocolate ones are so sweet. See, I think I'd probably prefer milk. So I will gladly take those off your hands. Help you finish them. I mean, that sounds delish. I've hide it from my mum, although I sure want one as well. I had to close YouTube, but only you can see now. Woohoo! Yeah, YouTube does weird things. I was on... Who was it the other day? I think it was Vera's stream, and it just would not stop buffering, and it was just me. And I was just like, come on YouTube, like, get on with it. Like, get to a point where you're not buffering anymore, please, and thank you. Right, I'm going to do the burger bun. I think I'll colour in these seeds first. Lifetime supply of prawn cocktail crisps. I'll gladly take those off your hands. Sorry, I'm laughing because of what I'm about to tell you. So, prawn cocktail is my favourite flavour of crisps. I love it. My mum always says, why are you eating fanny fishy crisps? She goes, that's what it smells like. It smells like a fishy fanny. And I'm just like, it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste fishy at all. I don't know why they're called prawn cocktail, because in reality they're just... It's just ketchup and mayo, like flavouring. But they call it prawn cocktail, but I love them. Tasty, tasty. Prawn cocktail the best, but they are just tomato flavoured. Yeah, they're not fishy. Not at all. It's a sauce that was put on it in the 70s. I can't stand them. They're very much a divisive crisp. Like, you either love them or you hate them, don't you? I'm team love. Sorry, it's not for me. You know what is great? If someone doesn't like prawn cocktail, it means I get them. So I'm happy. What's the time? 5:40. To finish all the bread / cake bits on this page, and then I'll probably get around to doing one more before I need to head off. I want to eat a burger. This bud is looking tasty, if I do say so myself. Bring one milk and one dark, and then everyone can try them. Nice, nice. She sent me a lifetime supply. What did you win? It's like Saturday night takeaway. You've won a lifetime supply of potatoes. You've won a lifetime supply of chocolate covered cherries. Thank you for advising to keep an eye on Vinted. If we want out of prints like you wanted the Thomas South Comic books, because of that I kept checking it, and yesterday I finally got Mermaid in Paradise. Nice! Last missing out of your dream out of print book. See, yeah. My advice is keep checking, because it will pop up. Like, quite a few out of print books I find on Vinted. It has been a long time. In fact, when I bought the Thomas Love Thomas books, that was the last time I saw them available on Vinted, for those ones specifically. But yeah, the Denise Collette ones, in fact I think I saw that one popped up on my end. But I see lots of like out of print Colouring Heavens. Honestly, if you want a Colouring Heaven and you want to pay a little bit less, check it out on Vinted, because they tend to be quite a bit cheaper. Because people will get the subscription, they don't want it, and so they put it on Vinted for real cheap. Let's do these nudes. Got cake there. That'll do as like white icing. These are bits of cake. Almost done with the cake. Only want to try the Queen Anne's cherries and the Ghirardelli peppermint bark. Do you like peppermint? No, I don't. I hate mint. But it's simply I hate mint. What is going on with this bowl of noodles? I feel like the physics of them don't make sense. Maybe I want to dig into my Monty Bojangles? What on earth are those? Because I was wondering as a kid about those lifetime supply kind of prizes. I was always like, how do they know how much of this I will eat and how long I'll live for? I mean, yeah, there's got to be a limit somewhere. We don't know what that limit is. Probably isn't actually a lifetime supply. Yeah, and how does it work? Do they send it to you on a regular basis? Do they give you vouchers? Like, how does it work? Lifetime supply of give me a lifetime supply of Black Forest Gatto. Great chocolates that came in a tin shaped like a cat. Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of those. Don't even know if I'm saying them right. Bojangles. Them. These look like little lady fingers at the top here. My friend had the vegan ones and said they were nice. Nice. I think they do Black Forest, there you go. want to do those strawberries on top as well. Just because I've got the pencils out for him. And then the stems. Right. What else do I want to do? Cake. This. No idea what sauce will go on top of it, but that's a future me problem. Hi Amanda, welcome. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's nice to see this page with a bit more colour on it now. I'm going to note down these colours that I've used, just in case I spot something else that I want to make this cakey colour. I'll do the same for the maple syrup that I did. Burnt ochre, brown ochre, ivory, burnt sienna, and burnt ochre. Because I have reached my limits for this. Yeah, I did think about doing Meringue Kisses pink, but I haven't used any pink on this page and I don't want to add in any pink. I've got enough colours going on without adding another one. And hello again, Ali, welcome. Zoe, what are you linking in chat? Let's have a look. Oh, Montezuma's. Ooh. Oh, it's dark though. Yeah. Give me milk. Then we're talking. £3 though. Get it tomorrow. Right. Let's pick one more page to start today, and then I'll be done. Well, for this afternoon. Oh, I could start the B. Maybe the B. I feel like we've done lots of florally things, although everything in here is florally. Ooh, the dinos. Maybe I do a dino. One dino, one floral thing, or leafy thing. I'm going to do a dino. Sorry if you were like, yay bees. I mean, I'm always like, yay bees, but... Tough question. You can choose only one set of colour pencils. Which set would you choose? Actually, it's not that tough. I'd choose polychromos. Even though they don't work well in every book, and they are a special breed of pencils, very finicky, I would be so sad if I didn't have them. If everything got destroyed and I had to rebuy all my supplies again, I'd buy the polychromos first, if I had the money. But yeah, polychromos is what I would miss the most, I think. I mean, you can tell from this case how well loved they are, with how many short pencils there are. And even when you see a long pencil like this, it's because I've already used up one. These back, and I know them so well that I don't even need my swatch book next to me when I'm putting them away. I just know exactly where Every single one goes. I mean, most of it is because it's in a colour order. Where's that grey pencil gone? I'd lost Warm Grey 2 and I found it earlier, so put that back. There we go. So many nubs. Hashtag get those nubs out. Hashtag don't say that out of context. Or don't take that out of context. Okay, very different colour palette for me here. Lots of greens. Yeah, not too long until the new colours. Cannot wait. Is there a polychromos colour you haven't used? Yeah, there's 3. The metallics. They're shit. They really are. But excluding those, probably this one. Light yellow glaze. I just never use it. What else is very long? This one's pretty long, bluish turquoise. Not that I don't hate the colour, but I just don't use it. Well, there's not often pages to use it on. Yeah, I think those are all my top contenders. Yeah, definitely light yellow glaze. I rarely reach for that one. I do have Albert Durers, yes. They're awesome. The colour on the barrel matches so well I don't even need my swatches. The only exception to like not matching is violet and purple violet. The darker one looks lighter and the lighter one looks darker, and that always throws me. So I've always got to check the name of them before using. Right, let me get these pencils out. 552, 12, 550. I'll put these ones away whilst I'm there. And what's the other one? 551. Okay. I use light yellow glaze a lot. That and cream for blends as chef's kiss. Yeah, I find when I use it, it goes quite luminous and neon. Neon is not for me. I just don't use neon. I just find it's too bright. When looking at my swatches, I'm like, I don't want that. Yeah, I know a lot of people use them and they do get good results from them, but I can't. I very, very rarely use them. If I do, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. What's wrong with me? I just don't like a bright yellow toned green, kind of like this colour here. I never use this, like the brightest yellow green is not one I reach for. What other pencil set would you like to try? I don't think I heard you mention this before. It was Chromaflow, but now you have them. What else would you like to try? So there's 2. There's 2 in mind, and I think one is slightly overtaken the other. So one of them is Woomer's, but I kind of want to wait and see if they do just 133 set, like you just buy that one set and you've got all the colours, rather than buying a 72 and a 90 and then having, 72 plus 90 is 162, rather than having like 30 pencils of repeats. I don't want that. So yeah, Boomers are one, and I think the one that I'd next want to get are the Holbeins. It's the same as the Chromaflows. I kept hearing people using them and kept hearing how people loved them, and now I'm hearing the same about the Holbeins and I want them. Okay, so for these 3 dinos, I'm thinking the way I want to tackle it is have one, the base be yellow, one, the base be the kind of minty colour, and one be green. Sorry, I just muted my mic then because my dad came home, just said hello to him rather than shouting. Got to try one out of mine. I did. I have, and it was lovely. And I much preferred it over the Luminance. I have a neon feel about cadmium yellow. Yeah, those 2 pencils. Cadmium yellow lemon and light yellow glaze are two that I just never reach for, both of those. Exact same two for me too, plus Harmonious, nice. Woomer's already has a full 130. Yeah, but it's broken down into the two, like the 70 and the 92. You can buy the 133, but what you receive is a 70 and a 20, 90 and a 72, so you get the repeats. It's like bundled. BRB, taking a trip to Japan. Alright, nice journey, Millie. I'll blend with the light yellows and greens if the greens are looking a bit dull. I'm just double checking on the website, but from when I last checked, yeah, oh, it's also sold out. Yeah, so it was 130 colours, 133 colours plus 29 repeats, which I don't want. I don't want to buy repeats that I don't personally want. Okay, so I've got to work out which order I want these. Which do I want to be the yellow one, I think is the first question. Probably one of these, because they look more similar to each other. Maybe that one, that one, that one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know when you like worry over something and you're like, it doesn't matter, why am I doing this? Really like both Woomers and Chromaflows, two of my favourites. Yeah, I've been hearing great things about the Woomers too and how versatile they are throughout books, and I like how you can buy them open stock as well, for being a cheap pencil. I think I want to start with the yellow one, so I'm going to start with this top one. Yep, got my backing sheet behind there. Finished my houseboat page and eaten. Boys going out early this evening. What shall I colour next? Choices. Think Dachshunds. I love that page. I haven't picked out a colour palette for that one because there was a couple which I thought, oh, I like this, that had like reds and oranges in it, because the opposite page has pumpkins. Where are these bloody Dachshunds? And yes, I say Dachshunds. I refuse to say Dachshunds. I know that's the proper way, but no, I ain't doing it. Where are you, doggies? There they are. It's such a cute page. One of my faves in the book. I've got chocolate on the side of my book there. I've got to go. Thank you for the stream. Have a good rest of the day. Take care, Nif. Have a lovely rest of your day too. Lightest to darkest. Oh, in terms of, you know, dinosaurs. Could do that. Excuse me, but the proper nomenclature is sweet babies, or I would often refer to them as sausage dogs. Actually, now I can't find them again. There they are. The sausage. I have to say, if I were to get a dog, and I wouldn't, because I don't want a dog, I'm a cat person. Not that I hate dogs, I just would not want one. I would get a sausage dog because I think they are so cute. Running along the side of the road with their tiny little legs, it's so cute. I love them. I just love them. And whenever I say that, my mum doesn't really like them. She's just like, ugh. I'm like, but they got such low tums. It's so cute. I think you'd love the pastel Holbeins. I got those first and liked them. Got open stock of some of the other colours, and I don't like them anywhere near as much. They feel quite sticky / tacky on paper. Oh, interesting. The thing that makes me want them so much is because I hear how good they are in Japanese and Asian books. And I'd love to have a pencil set that I really, really love, because polychromos do not work. As much as I try, they do not work. I mean, you can get them to work, but nowhere near as good as other books and papers. pastels are definitely creamier. I mean, that makes sense, because what is a pastel other than pigment mixed with white? And white inherently is more creamy compared to other colours. I like the wire-haired ones. I just like their low tums. It's so cute. And seeing how fast they have to run to keep up. Horizon Blue is my most used Holbein. Already placed once and halfway through. Or, yeah, if it's anything like Sky Blue Light or the Horizon Blue that comes with the... because I think they have quite similar colours to the Brut Funa macarons that I have. Where did the swatch sheet go? I had the swatch sheet out earlier. And I could have sworn I put it back before, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh yes, here it is. Horizon Blue. Yeah, if it's anything like that, yeah. I've used that one. Yes, Zoe, yes! I wasn't going to mention it, but Schnitzel von Krom with a very low tum. We had a lot of Harry McClary books. But whenever I see a sausage dog, I think of Schnitzel von Krom. What a great name for a sausage dog. Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. And Schnitzel von Krom with a very low tum. I can't remember the names of any others, but... Yes. Also Slinky Malinky. I felt so depressed all day, but all I needed was catching a stream to feel better, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that, Andrea. Honestly, streams really do help lift the spirits sometimes. And remind you of some more positive and exciting things to life. Just interacting, having that live chat and just random chat as well. That's what I love about them. I'm not convinced by this yellow yet. It looks so light on camera, but it also looks so neon to me. But it's the colour palette and I'm going with it. Maybe if I add some of the green in, it will come together. Now I don't know how to do it. I've got the more kind of minty green here to start with. Where's 551? There it is. Minty green. Yes, and if you are wanting to keep the stream fun going, check out Colour by Adri. She is going to be live in 55 minutes. So, check her out. So once this dino is done, I'm going to pop off. And yeah, during her stream I will be doing some more love bombing in this book. That must be a down south thing, as I've never heard that rhyme before. It's not a rhyme, it's a children's book series. It's the Harry McClary series. They're just books. So if you didn't have that series of books, you would have no idea. Like, not necessarily a south thing, it's just a did you have that book when you were a child thing. I don't know how old they are, but... My daughter has 2 Dachshunds, they're great. adorable. Little cuties. Just kind of picked out similarly shaped leaves and done them all the same colour. Had them at school and I'm 40, so a fair while. Yeah, let's have a look. (1983). Oh yeah, so you've got Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy, Hercules Morse as big as a horse, Bottomley Pots covered in spots, muffin with clay like a bundle of hay, Bits of Maloney all skinny and bony, oh yeah, I remember that one, and Schnitzel von Crump with a very long tongue. Love it. But yeah, it would like introduce these dogs throughout the book. Then there's Schnitzel von Crump with a very low tongue. Skinny and bony. They all have like a rhyme that goes along with them to describe how they look. Need to go, thanks Jess, and bye everyone. Take care, Natalia. Lovely to see you. Have enjoyed the rest of your day. Talking about words that I mispronounce, I discovered that I have been mispronouncing the name, the Blank Heights, the song by Kate Bush / the book, the classic book that was a recent film with Margot Robbie in. I have been pronouncing that first word wrong my whole life, apparently. I was chatting with my mum yesterday about it and she was like, it's this, not that. And I'm just like, how do you guys pronounce it? Because I've always said Wuthering Heights. And Mum's like, it's Wuthering. And I'm like, Wuthering. She goes, it's not Werther's Originals. It's Wuthering. There's no O. And I'm like, Wuthering. Oh, I can hear Lexi at the door. Wuthering. I just say Wuthering. Hello. Gonna come in? Or are you just gonna meow? Come on then. There she is. Oh, hello. Hello, baby. Say hello. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to know if anyone else has also mispronounced it all their life like me. Or is it just me? Love the song as a child. She sounds so mournful. She isn't. Wuthering, wuthering, wuthering. Because it's with a Yorkshire slang to it, is it? Oh. To be fair, I've never seen the film, read the book or whatever. Take care, Jeanette. Have a lovely dinner. Thank you for being here. Right, let's do these darker green leaves now with fibre 52. Yeah, get your tail out of here. Don't want any orange on this page, thank you. Kitty is so chatty she is. She's a noisy little girl. Bronte sisters are from Yorkshire, so not too far from me. Ah. Video to Kate Bush's song is iconic. I also think that Kate Bush must be doing so well as an artist from the 80s in terms of, like, recent royalties. Because she had the sort of second boom success of Running Up That Hill because of Stranger Things. Second boom success of Wuthering Heights because of the new film. Like, she must be doing very well in this day and age. Some of these leaves have got some weird shapes to them. Put those ones down there. I'll do these, the kind of minty colour as well. Concert sold out in seconds. Wow. There you go. Definitely doing well for herself. I could only remember the windmill arms and let me in at your window. Yeah. It's such a weird song as well, isn't it? Like, why did she think, you know what, I'm going to sing it in the most high-pitched, weird voice that I can muster? And everyone went, yep, do that. And it was actually a success. Like, it's so weird. Objectively, it is weird. Read the book, but heard the new film is nothing like the book. Yeah, my mum watched it the other day, because already it's on Sky Movies, on the premieres one. And she was like, don't watch it, it's shit. And I was like, I heard that it's the loosest form of adaptation you could possibly get. She goes, it's so weird. It's one of the weirdest films she's ever seen. She goes, I do not recommend it, don't bother. It's one of those classic stories that I have not a clue what the plot is about at all, other than the fact that there's a character called Kathy and there's a character called Heathcliff or Kathleen because of the song. That's literally it. I'm assuming there's some plot device about someone coming through a window. That's about it. Because weird too, though. Oh, fair enough. I always thought she was singing like that because she's playing a ghost. Could be. Just got home. Amazon box on doorstep. It's Starkana Wave Song. Gorgeous book. I can see doing so many pages in watercolour. Lovely, Nessa. It's always nice coming home to a book on the doorstep. Do you have Wave Song? I don't have any of the Starkana books actually. They're just a bit simplistic for me, for what I prefer to colour. Thank you for the live stream. Thank you for being here, Kate. Thank you. I hated when people called me Kathy because of that song. Still won't answer to it. My mum hates Liz. and she's Elizabeth, hates Liz. I think the yellow just needs some shading, so I'm going to shade it with this mint green colour. Yeah. And hope that kind of gives it the desired effect that I want. Because with all the other colours on the palette, there's a darker version of it, but not for the yellow. I'm thinking if I shade with this minty green, that could look quite cool. Already I'm liking how it's looking. So I'm like, add a little spice. Now I don't recognise the song. Yep, it's a different song. You know you live stream too much when you recognise when it's no longer playing your playlist. I need to turn off autoplay, because then I have the issue of it might get flagged as copyright. And I don't want that if I can help it. Cathy dies early in the book and Heathcliff is still haunted by her in his mind because he's obsessed with her. Oh. I don't know, I don't have other Starcanas. This isn't too simple, but I suppose it's a subjective thing. I'll have to look it up, look up a flip through, because you're intriguing me, Nessa. Not that I need any more books, or that anyone needs any, but you're intriguing me. So I'll have a look. Do you have all Green Ivy and April books? If yes, did you order them all at once or in parts? Asking because of postage costs from Aladdin. I ordered the April one from Amazon Japan actually, just because I was doing an Amazon Japan order at the time, and I just ordered one of each. I thought with those books I would try and be good and start with one, because I have a tendency to buy the whole set to start with and then not colour in any of them. Or not the whole set, but you know what I mean, like all the available books from a certain artist. Feel intimidated to colour in them, so I don't colour in any of them, and then I've got so many untouched books on the shelf. It takes me a while to get into them, so I thought with those books, I'm actually sticking to it as well. I just picked my favourite. I'll show you in just a second which ones I do have. And I'm glad I did that, because it means that I can just show more love to the books that I do have rather than buying new books. But I do understand and appreciate the excitement of getting a whole set. But yeah. Lexi, no, not Lexi. This is the only Green Ivy book I have. You're distracting me, Lex. Yes, you are. You're too cute. And this is the April book I have. I will zoom you out slightly so you can see it, because I'm just about to wrap up. Zoom. Wish there was an easier way for me to zoom in and out, but there isn't. There we go. So I just got the Four Seasons one by Green Ivy. I just like a book that goes through the 4 seasons, and I liked all the pages the most. I think, in my opinion, the Korean paper is easier to work on, but I can use polychromos and quite enjoy it. And then this is the Japanese version. The paper is like slightly thinner, and it does that weird thing where it won't let you layer polychromos. Yeah, I just looked at flip throughs, thought, okay, I like this one the best and that one the best. So I just started with these two. I've done 2 in each now, so I'm glad I don't have the other books. I think April's got 4, Green Ivy's got 3. For loving this page, thank you very much. Yeah, I think adding the kind of mint green colour for the shading made all the difference for that yellow dino. So it was looking a bit flat and neon, whereas now it's kind of toned it down a bit, giving it some more interest. I might do it so the mint one I shade with the green, and I don't know how I'll shade the green one. Maybe with a blue? I don't know. But yeah, the Green Ivy I got from Aladdin just because I couldn't get it on Amazon Japan, I don't think. There's also the sort of thing like, oh, I want to get one extra book to justify the shipping. Could justify it in that sense. Oh, I missed a bit down here. Okay. Right, I think I am done for today's stream. Give a little recap of what I managed to get done today. So, what did I start with? I started with the little backgrounds. Might come back to those backgrounds and work on them a bit more. Where are they? See, I like flipping through and seeing all these inspo pics. So I started off with these. Like how that's coming along. Then I did... What did I do? Did that. Oh, I did that pastel one, that was it. Towards the back. I did these, so I did this little flower victory, and then I did all these houses. Haven't finished, need to just do like the trees. And then I did the cakes and breads. And then, oh, not that one. I did this dino. So I made some good progress. I will continue working on some of these other pages tonight in my own time, and then I'll do a video, I don't know when, but soon, of me going through and talking about my process of love bombing this book. And I definitely recommend it. I think this is the perfect book to do it. The fact that you've got these little images going, okay, I'll colour one dino, I'll come back and do the rest when I feel like it. Although I do kind of want to finish them off now. It feels weird for me. Oh, Lexi's gone. She's done. It feels weird for me to start a page and not finish it because I know it wouldn't take much effort, but it's also fun. It's a fun challenge. Which Aladdin was easier. I registered once, but I still have issues when trying to order. Right now, just saving up to try again soon. I made an account with my Google, and I found that was the easiest way, and I just sign in with my Google each time. But yeah, weird things happen, and I don't know why. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me today. I will be back on Friday, normal time, 7:30 PM for me, for the live stream then, and I'm going to be doing a page from Sirens du Monde. Also look out on the channel later this evening. I'm going to upload the unpopular opinions tag. So you've got that to look forward to, and hopefully some point this week I'll have the Romantic Country full collab. I'm just waiting on 2 more pages. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining. It has been lovely love bombing with you all. Sounds a bit inappropriate, but thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Friday. Bye everybody.